Radiant team ban.
Like that? Do we like the Bane? Why the Bane over the Grimstroke? Like, what's the thought
I
process
don't like it too much. It's a stronger laner, I guess, a little bit. He can brawl. There's that BKB piercing ulti of his, which is also fine. But yeah, overall, I like the Fishman's Grimstroke. I like
10
it
seconds
more,
remaining.
definitely. Bane overall, I'm
5
not super
seconds
impressed by the hero.
remaining.
I've seen a couple of teams play it. FNG played it, but look at where that got them.
FNG, Pepe.
Feels bad, man.
On the plus side for FNG, though, he may end up going to TI anyway, because he does do a little bit of the analyst stuff.
He
Yeah,
does
he
a
can
lot of
be-
the analysts.
He-
I mean,
he-
yeah.
he's on panels a lot. Well, he used to be on panels. Like
Yeah.
before he was on this Gambit, he did a lot of panel work.
It is
So.
why
he may
is
be going to
really
TI
good
anyway.
for. It's why he's really good for interviews. He
Yeah.
knows how to talk.
Dude, screw it. Let's get him on the English panel.
He would
Yeah.
be
I'm
really good
right
at
to
that
Val
too.
right now.
He
Val,
speaks
bring
very good
FNG
English
to
as
TI. Yeah, get FNG on the panel. He's a good lad.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
Nike's ban.
Yeah, so
Who the
course
carries
ban.
left? Sven just doesn't seem to be a hero anyone's afraid of anymore.
No.
You
Oh.
want it, you can take it.
So we got Sven, Troll,
Yeah,
Jugger.
Yeah, I feel like most of the time we've seen it, it's been like 5th, 4th pick,
Oh,
hasn't
Well,
it?
it's
Yeah.
Just
still
where
going- yeah, it's
teams
still
are
going
like,
with Sven.
it's still there.
It's still viable, yeah.
Yeah,
you,
like,
need,
it's
you
still-
need to like 4th, 5th pick it now. You
Yeah.
can't just
10
first
seconds
two.
yeah,
remaining.
yeah.
At least it doesn't feel like you can first two and get away with it.
Yeah, I think it's fine
5
with
seconds
Navi's lineup. You
remaining.
know, you got the Fatal Bonds, you got the Sand King stuns, Control. Yeah, these are two heroes that Sven likes to fight with.
This music is very intense.
That's
man.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it change once we get into the game?
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
I guess
JJ, I
probably,
think
yeah.
it's stuck on repeat. JJ, the tape's stuck.
Dire team's
It's just go dun 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 dun.
Shadow Shaman.
All right. Haven't seen him for a while. Well, yesterday a couple of
Something
games.
else,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well.
yeah, we saw him.
definitely a great hero. Will be played on position 4 this game, 100%. Warlock will take that position 5. Brings you a lot of catch to work with. Push with the wards.
10 seconds remaining.
Overall, I think in that last game, Oracle
5
versus
seconds remaining.
Dark Willow was much stronger than these are. They'll work with
Let's have a look.
as it was.
So what Vega want to grab for their cause? What they want to get for last here on the offlane? I mean, few offlaners
Radiant
have been
team's
taken
turn
away. A
to
few of
pick.
them have. Sent on Doomer out.
Ooh,
Axe,
and
Axe was, of course, banned out by Na'Vi in the last game. So they were afraid of the last hero Axe. This
They
time
love
Vega's
Axe
going to
as
get it.
well. They value their Axe plus too. Axe has been played a lot in the CIS.
Yeah, I've seen it a few
qualifiers.
times, yeah.
A
Dire
hero
team's
that's
turn to
definitely on
pick.
the rise when it comes to
A Spectre game
wow.
for Na'Vi.
Spectre
was
Warlock.
also banned.
Spectre Warlock, that's
Spectre
pretty good.
Warlock. That's pretty good, yeah.
Spectre Warlock, yeah.
Even when you
Yeah.
have an Axe there,
I like it.
you're fine as Spectre Warlock. You buy that Soul Ring early on Spectre, you spam out. Good Warlock heals you with
Yeah,
Shadow Word
Spectre
all
Warlock,
the
that's a
time.
solid lane, yeah, because he's just going to farm.
Yeah, that's
No,
such
keep
an old
music
school
on.
lane.
Music,
too.
does
Yeah,
chat
it's
like, just see if chat
remaining.
likes the music or not.
It's hype.
See what it's like in game too.
Yeah, she was like a game.
5
We'll
seconds
critique it.
remaining.
Yeah.
I don't mind some Dota music.
No, I
You
like
play
having the
with
music
music
on.
on when you play?
Radiant team's turn to pick.
I do not actually play it on,
Anti-Mage.
but
Anti-Mage
I
by
do like the
Vega.
music. I think I like the music when
Yeah.
I'm watching a game.
For the
I have it
longest
on
time
at the
I didn't,
moment.
and I started playing with it on. I was like, oh, this is great. It gets
There's not
immerses you in the game more.
music packs out there. Yeah.
Isn't it? It's actually quite nice.
Yeah.
The anti-mage
If you're winning, I love it. If I'm winning, I
Then
love
you're like,
the
if
music.
you
I
lose
love
it,
If I'm
well, if you
losing, I'm
lose,
like,
like, shut up.
What the? Yeah, I'm like, shut up.
Shut up with the
Yeah.
horns. Stop playing the
remaining.
goddamn trumpet.
There's been a few TIs where it's been like really good too,
5
like the one
seconds
like in
remaining.
game.
Oh yeah. The TI music is normally it's bang on. Yeah. Oh. Now, Anti-Mage versus Spectre, some old school CIS stuff here.
Yep.
Two big carries, ready to rock and roll. He was able to come out on top. We saw Crystallize work the magic with the AM last game. We'll see if Gianni's able to step up and give us a similar level of performance, because obviously it was a great play from Crystallize. He really did give us that top tier Anti-Mage win.
AM always feels good against Spectre because it's a hero that doesn't press you at all, doesn't really have any kill threat on AM. There's no
Yeah, you
physical
always get
damage,
away. Yeah.
and you just farm faster than Spectre with your Battle Fury.
At the same time, Spectre, when she gets that Radiance, man, Dark Willow and Bane, it's such a difficult game for them. Like these two supports, they're kind of they're squishy,
Yeah, they don't
right?
have fun. They
And
don't have fun.
they
there,
need
yeah.
to set up their spells somehow
10
properly,
seconds
either with the
remaining.
grip or with Dark Willow just doing her combo properly. Spectre pops that ult,
5
you just
seconds
run. You
remaining.
just have to scatter away. Once the radiance is up, that is.
Yeah, it feels like both teams have carries that suit this game very well. And now the mids, both teams kind of lack some burst damage, I feel. Like some way to
Navi,
get
they
these
definitely
kills.
could use some
No.
Lina or something similar on their side.
Lina's, Quops.
I wouldn't mind seeing the Navi Zeus.
Navi
Oh,
Zeus.
Navi
Zeus into AM? That seems-
I
that
guess,
seems really
I guess the
questionable.
AM
And
plays.
I think
They-
Lina
But
for
out of,
Navi.
dude, with the Spectre, with the Warlock, it's like.
But Vega can just pick, like they are picking first, so Navi can just counterpick whatever is coming mid, right?
Sure, they got the last.
That's
pick.
true.
And
Vega's
so
been
far,
bad.
I feel like GPK has played such a
Radiant
big role
teams
for Vega
don't
Squadron that they probably want to put some extra effort into trying to shut him
That
down.
works.
You could
Good
go,
damage.
you can go super greedy with something like
Oh,
TA.
dude, Kunka would be nice.
Oh,
They're just super greedy.
Super greedy indeed.
Owl.
Alk with Spectre.
Alchemist Spectre.
How
Here we
come-
go.
Wait,
What's
wait,
this?
hold up. Who gets Radiant? I guess Alk does, and Spectre doesn't.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah,
I think
Spectre
you just
will
don't do
go
the
more
Radiance
fighting build.
Yeah.
Fighting build, use Horn actively.
Or you
Yeah.
do something crazy with the Alchemist, some new build that we haven't really witnessed before.
I think you got to get Radiance on Alk. though.
No.
You know,
He will.
He will, I
The
know.
idea is like, you know, this AM is
Yeah.
like the good carry to pick against Spectre because you just farm faster and
Wait,
you're not threatened. But Alk is the good carry to pick against AM because you're
What
gonna.
exactly does Spectre get with Aghanim's again? I
the
forgot.
one-man haunt.
One-man home.
Every, I believe, 50-second cooldown.
You
You
have
can
one
haunt
man.
to one person. I believe you have to see them. You have to
You're
have
a
vision of them.
special little
But
person
it's
that
just
you
all,
haunt.
but it's the mental effect of it because when she does it, it makes the
10
same
seconds
sound as
remaining.
horn. So you're like, shoot, you know, Spectre's
Yeah.
haunted, but she hasn't. It's just a
5
it's a
seconds
debate
remaining.
horn.
It's a bait haunt.
But it's
so-
handy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the cooldown's like 50 seconds, so you can just jump around the map and
Yeah.
stuff,
I do think that
killing people. It's really good.
because normally when I see Spectre and support player, you're scared of that. You're worried. But Bane and Willow actually both have ways to deal with the haunt.
Yeah, well, they're still super squishy. I
mean,
know.
they're still squishy. Don't get
They're
me wrong.
still
But
like, I don't know if they're gonna be.
there's a nightmare, and you can Shadow Realm. You can at least you can TP out.
The issue is
I
more
guess,
like
but-
when Spectre haunts him with like a Manta Diffusal or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
Radiance
You just-
later. If
You're gonna
Alchemist
melt so fast.
doesn't get it, which he will most likely.
JJ.
JJ.
Yeah. But that's why the Alk feels. I mean, I don't know how Alk Spectre will play out, but Alk against AM always feels so nice. You're not pressured. You're going to get Radiance faster than AM gets Battle Fury, or at least a similar time. You match his farm. Spectre will not match AM's farm.
I mean,
But it's
when,
still
when they played Naga and Lone Druid, I was like, okay, Lone Druid will be that early aggressive hero, you know, and they can do it. But this time around, they have Spectre and Alchemist. I don't see who can be aggressive early on. Spectre did have some early item builds long time ago, but
You're still playing around a long cooldown with Haunt.
I guess
which
you
is-
can go for Manta. And yes, you are playing around that long.
It's what, like 140 or something, level 1, I think? It's quite long.
However, Fishman from the Bane and Dark
Fishman.
Willow, like they aren't really able to, they aren't capable at completely dominating this Alchemist that easily, I guess. So that's a plus. Yeah, everyone just picking magic.
So well, yeah,
In
Spectre
the
out.
meantime, on the other series,
Spoilers.
spoilers,
Yeah.
mute yourself for like a minute or so, because that series turned out to be a 2-0.
It did end up being 2 Oh,
Winstrike.
that's a comeback then, because Winstrike were losing that second
Yeah.
game. There was like an 8k lead for whoever, for Empire, yeah.
That means that
TI.
Empire is in the lower bracket, Winstrike is in the upper
yeah.
bracket. That means we will see Winstrike.
So the loser game
Very
is the
soon.
next game. So we'll see Empire versus the loser of this next, right?
No, we're going to see the winners
We'll
first.
see the winners first. Sorry, okay. So we're
Winners
gonna
first. So
Okay.
we're going to see the winner
winner
of this versus Winstrike.
Winstrike.
What? Winstrike 2-0.
I would love to see Lil take on VP at TI. That would
Lil
be very
VP.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Oh dear, that would be.
That'd be juicy.
30 seconds
Wait,
to battle.
Lil versus Navi
Yeah,
would be
there's not a-
juicy.
I mean, Lil
Oh,
Naldo,
just in these qualifiers, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just not a, like
Lil
there's
versus every
only a
CIS.
few
Lil
good-
versus anyone.
Lil
yeah.
versus the world, pretty much.
But there's only like a few good rivalries these days,
Yeah.
like EGOG, like with the drama
EGO is
there.
a great one.
Like I feel like we need more than that because that's
We
like
do.
We
Not
need
enough.
Envy versus Gunner.
And
Wait,
you-
is it, what did Envy do this time round? Is he in a team?
No.
You're not even,
No.
you're not even in the regionals? He must be in the regionals.
Open's already.
Battle starting.
Envy must have been on a stack in it. Did he not make
I
it?
will check to be
I
sure.
don't
but
know.
I
I've not
think
really
so.
kept an eye on it, eh?
But Mason stack got through opens.
Mason stacks in. Yeah, Mason stacks in. I saw
Zolasol
that.
got through. They're the
Yeah.
I think from Mexico. Who else got?
Oh.
Yeah,
I
can't
don't
remember who
know.
else.
You got Moon
there's-
Meander,
Oh yeah,
Moonstack.
Moonstack looked pretty good.
Yeah, but he's not in.
Envy didn't make
Envy,
it.
not
Oh,
North
Envy's not in.
America.
But Gunner's in. Gunner made it. He's in a stack, isn't he, in regionals, I'm pretty sure.
No?
Gunner, isn't he in SEA or somewhere now? Yeah.
Oh, Gunner's
Wait,
in
that's-
SEA.
Yeah,
Yeah, Gunner's in SEA. Yeah, of course.
Gunner,
Yeah,
Nico
he's on
Baby, I
the
think
Martin
that-
Febby stack.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're crushing it, aren't they?
They crushed the group stage. They got first
Oh.
seed, but then they lost into Mineski in the playoffs.
Oh, okay. Well, they're not out.
They're in the lower bracket. I don't know what happened in that lower bracket series.
I don't think that's played
They
yet.
were, it is played today, the first lower
No,
bracket series.
but has it happened yet?
It might be on right now.
It might be on right now. Check it out. Be on the Summit 3.
You guys take care of observing. JJ.
JJ.
First blood.
Yeah.
How do we take care of it?
Just
Go to the
Put it-
first blood.
JJ, go to the second blood.
JJ.
Okay, stay here,
Blizzy's
JJ.
dying.
This is that. Good job, JJ. You got this.
Alright, I can look
Oh, I
up the
can, I
result.
can hear the music. Can you hear that? JJ.
Junipers or something? I got it. No, they're lower bracket. So they won their lower bracket series. They're still in. They lost to Mineski, but then, yeah.
PK, he's crushing this. Look at that. 10, CS, 5 denies. Crushing it.
This music's intense.
Very intense. Well, Alchemist only 5 CS in total for kill night. Alchemist needs some help early on, I guess.
You have been
It's
denied.
like Zelda-ish.
Yeah, JJ, can you just max the music out for a minute? So, oh, Blizzy, not again! Oh, 2 times.
Oh my
You
god,
can
I've
turn
seen
the
this
master
happen
volume up, I
before.
guess.
Master volume.
Yeah, game sound.
Master volume.
Everything down and master volume up.
Is any music playing?
Carry.
Yeah, we turned it up on our televisions as well. I distributed the warm food because I figured just in case.
Oh,
Not too loud, though.
That's too loud, Owen.
Yeah, but they can't hear it.
the music's intense. It just doesn't
Very-
stop.
very
It just
tense.
keeps. Normally, it sort of comes in, then goes away. This
Yeah.
music's like laying down a whole 20-minute symphony. Oh, it's gone now.
Turn it off.
Oh, we did. Okay. JJ, you don't.
No,
you
well,
don't
the music
skip
does
JJ.
change depending on the situation. So if there's fights, it will be fight music. You know, if it's a Roche, it will be Roshan music.
Well, there's a fight at the moment. GPK's gonna try and kill some. Oh, yeah.
Fine.
Got all those last hits there. Well played.
7 now for you on Alchemist.
I am got the free farm lane. So we saw Name do last game without free farm.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
If he gets this start.
It's so hard.
Is there another nuke? Yep. Oh, he even gives the kill to Crystallize.
Nice.
This music is pretty dope.
Blizzy, not again. Not again,
Serious.
Blizzy.
Well,
Blizzy. Oh
yes,
no,
Mango.
Blizzy.
Mango stun. Mango stun.
He's a
Mango
word.
Is it?
Nice.
Mango Burrow.
Oh, he's. Oh,
does.
Blizzy.
He's still dead too.
3 deaths.
There you
3
go.
deaths.
Steve.
He
These
doesn't.
Sand Kings just keep struggling.
But he's alone because they're helping Alchemist.
Oh no, Blizzy.
And he is the only one dying on his team. You know, the rest is doing okay.
Yeah,
If
but he's the
only-
offlaner. That ain't good.
But if
He
he's the
shouldn't
only
die
one,
3 times in 4 minutes.
Against Alchemist is doing fine for his team at least. He has 22 CS now. Better.
Also not having an easy time with the off lane.
No, but he's not dying over and
Nice,
over
yes.
again though.
He's level 4. This is what me.
Could be another kill there.
Oh yeah, maybe he is dying over and over
There we
again.
go.
He is.
He's dead.
King CS on the way.
Oh,
gotta be careful. Oh,
the Crystallize was not risking that one in the end.
No.
Man.
understandable.
Yeah, definitely.
That Shaman already has
Oh,
that game boost
Blizzy.
too.
Blizzy.
Like
Not again,
Oh,
Blizzy.
no.
No, he's fine. He's got burst.
He's got burst.
Oh no,
Look at the damage he's
Oh
taking.
no, Blizzy.
Oh,
Oh, Blizzy.
killing spree
Four
from Willow.
deaths.
That means though, you know, he's just stacking up that spree gold on the Soba
That's
Willow.
true.
That's
Oh,
what he's doing,
a
actually.
little bit of revenge here.
Zayed
Oh, he
so
gets the
farm. This is a
He needs a
pretty big
spin.
kill.
He needs a spin. No, he doesn't need a spin.
Yeah, body block for the heal.
Oh, he would have needed a spin.
Look how farmed he is on Zayed.
Well, he got the
I mean,
arcanes.
he's killed you.
Yeah,
Killed the fight.
2-0-1, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the offlaners are having rough games this game.
Where's Blizzy? I think Blizzy's giving up
Here
and going
comes another
bed.
dagger.
Oh, shackles.
Blizzy's
Oh,
ganking mid.
got him.
That's all he
He's
can do.
hiding mid, that.
Yeah, he's like, I'll
I'm-
camp my Alks lane. Alk, go jungle, please.
I'm from this top lane. He has place and stout
Yeah.
shield. That's not a good sense.
And he's level 2.
And yeah, the level 2 really
Level
hurts. Whereas
2.
Axe is what, level 4?
He's level 4 at least. Yeah.
4.5. Much better time. You will catch up quickly. Like, get here in one good fight, you get a lot of XP. Not good.
Yeah, but this axe is doing something at least, forcing these supports. That's he's out. Okay. Wasn't too necessary, but yeah. Alright.
I didn't fancy walking
Yeah.
around. Didn't want to mess up.
He's like, I'm not messing with these
Yeah.
trambles.
A little too
Missed me with that.
difficult.
It even feels like Crystallize is getting pressured a bit more than the AM. Like CS-wise, they're close in last hits, but a lot
But
more
look at these
regen being
denies.
used.
Look at. I mean, what's the level difference, right? Johnny's about to hit level 7. What we got on Spectre? Oh, it's probably the same. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Similar.
similar.
He's being some kills.
Well,
a little bit ahead.
half a level.
Yeah.
You know,
What's the difference in net worth is what I'm curious about with
yeah,
all the
the
kills
denies will add
happening.
up.
yeah.
Radiant's top tower.
$300.
300.
Fortified
I mean,
with
it's only
structures.
7 minutes in.
Yeah,
so
it's
300
exactly.
gold
These
is
little
understandable.
differences are.
Radiant's top
Right.
tower
Trying to get these
has looked
stacks
better.
going. Actually, let's go for this kill. This is the big kill if they can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a
It's tier
lot
2
of
tower,
gold.
though. Yeah.
Oh, we gave up on it.
They can.
Radiant's
They needed
top
Fishman that
tower is
earlier if
under
they wanted to get
attack.
it. He just came up.
But Alkins can farm down, get stumped.
Yeah, but he
Radiant's
can't really,
top
he
tower
can't really
has
farm
looked
these
better.
creeps, can he?
Maybe, but. Just
Good
be
sitting
careful,
in
Fishman.
biz. Yeah.
Oh,
No, Blizzy. No, Blizzy. Oh, no. Oh, not again, Blizzy. Oh. Oh, no, Blizzy.
0-4, right?
The
0-5.
silver lining.
0-5.
So they have 5
That
kills on
tower could use
Blizz.
some help.
They have 5 kills.
That's silver lining. It's one player who's having a
yeah.
bad game. It's almost worse if there's
Oh.
three. If your
Radiant's
3
middle
cores all have
tower
2
is
deaths,
under
it's almost worse.
attack.
Hey, one player needs to recover. Okay. Spectre's gonna hit. Spectre's level 6. Can use Haunt. Your Alk is getting his farm on.
I don't
Radiant's
know,
middle
man.
tower
Having
shouldn't have
0-5 is pretty
specific
bad.
needs.
It's pretty bad. I've
pretty
I've
bad.
seen teams in this situation where their offlane is like bottom 2 net worth, and
Yeah.
they still go on to do
I've
just
seen
fine.
teams rage quit
Radiant's
in these
middle
situations
tower
as
is
well.
under attack.
Mid laners though. You know, this guy's not a mid laner. He's
That's
if
true.
you're an offlaner,
He's used to this.
every offlaner. does not
There you go.
There we
go.
That's a big one if they get it.
but
Oh,
they
the
won't get
blink.
him. He's
No.
out. He's
That's
fine.
close though.
That first Haunt.
Yeah, Haunt and no kill does kind of hurt.
Radiant's bottom tower's got
This music makes me
problems.
want to go on a quest.
A quest.
Yes.
Go on a quest.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse.
Straight into the Radiance double bracer.
They are rotating for the Spectre. She has to be careful. Okay, this is his huge power spike right now. Deals a lot of damage at the moment.
I guess they intentionally wanted the Spectre to rotate top because they are giving Sand the bottom lane where
They're
feels-
just giving Sand King everything, but he's not getting
Yeah.
anything out of it.
they want to punish last hero here.
Oh, Blizzy.
Being caught.
Blizzy's gonna come and help.
This is the catch
Blizzy's
up.
coming. Don't die,
Blizzy.
Blizzy.
Don't die, Blizzy.
Don't die, Blizzy.
Don't die. Oh, I missed the bastard. Oh no. Oh no, Blizzy, don't die. Blizzy,
Oh my god.
Blizzy, don't die.
He missed. No, he didn't get the clutch blade. Okay. Don't get it. Yeah.
Yeah, they killed him.
Good thing you moved the camera before that power
Radiant's
effect
top
happened.
tower
Wow.
is under
That was
attack.
But
awkward.
But he's
The
got an
bigger kill.
assist now. He's got an assist.
Yes, good.
He's got an assist.
And the Spectre died.
Spectre dies
Yeah.
to an
Just as
AM.
much help is
Oh,
fun.
I don't know if AM got the kill, but
AM and Ember. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
AM gets a killed tower.
Yeah.
Bounty. Okay, they're not gonna get that one.
easy
They're gonna get
for
3 out of 4 still.
Oh, they're gonna get CIS.
Yeah,
It's a juicy one.
he is a juicy kill right now. with his farm.
pretty. You know, support that's had a pretty good start. Oh no, Blizzy not. Oh no, he's fine. He's got Burrow Strike. He's fine.
Fine. There's
fine.
4
He's
heroes
fine,
coming down bottom.
He's fine. Just play it
Yeah, there's
cool.
double damage on Ember as well, I believe.
Blizzy
but he's going
just
mid.
has to hide.
Why
Don't
do you
shut.
hide?
Oh no, Blizzy! Don't shot! Oh no, Blizzy!
Performance.
Oh,
So bad.
I mean, you aren't even getting
the
so
kill.
much gold from him anymore. 175. It's like
Radiant's
creep.
bottom tower is under attack.
he just can't catch a
Radiant
break,
structures
Blizzy.
are
Anywhere he goes, there's
Level
just
5 and a
death
half,
waiting for him.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
this Sandking doesn't do
What's
any
loud?
items,
Radiant's
right?
bottom
4 levels,
tower
right?
has fallen.
Who?
For me?
Parker,
Uh-oh.
Lizard.
What?
Test, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Test. 1, 2, 3. Kappa 1, 2, 3.
1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1.
I guess Radiant fortified
Hello,
their structures.
JJ. Can you hear me,
Have
JJ?
fortified their structures.
Is it
Alright.
good? Oh, yeah.
Tower shouldn't have to take this.
All right.
Oh man, Vega just off to such a good start. But they had a great start last game too.
They
Last
did?
game it looked like they were just gonna get
Radiant's
cooked
middle
2-0.
tower
So
is under
This
attack.
is, yeah, really good start for an
Are
Ant-Man.
those cracks and dire
Lizzie's in with the bar stroke, but Lizzie with...
Oh,
And the
there
fear
it
is so bad.
so bad. What a player.
So bad.
That's close though.
His will is being playing.
And now
it
he's
might
dead.
be dead.
No, he's good. No, he's dead.
No dead.
Doesn't have a TP.
Meanwhile, mid. It's an echo. Oh, so bad's still alive, right?
Yeah.
How did that even happen?
Axe helped with the call.
Yeah.
Axe stopped them. No T-Tors. No T-Tors this game.
I must
Ember is coming
say-
over. Blizzy might die again.
Blizzy!
Oh no.
Oh no, Blizzy!
Oh no.
Blizzy! Not
Blizzy.
like this! Oh no, Blizz 0. Oh no.
I think it
0-7.
farms
I
off the
can't
boards
bear
too.
to look. Poor old Blizzy. Oh, it feels bad.
He's got an assist.
Damage type, magical, physical, pure. He's taking all sorts of
He
damage.
is. He's taking it all.
He's taking it all.
He's taking it all.
I must say
He's
this
taking a
game
lot.
is
What's
going
happening
very
to
well for
Radiant's bottom
Vega.
Tower?
However, there's still also an alchemist farming. Is that a thing that will be
mean,
that is difficult to deal with, or are they okay?
At least that's the silver lining, definitely. Alchemist
got-
hasn't
yeah.
died.
But this Ember and AM are hitting great. You know, they got great farm.
Usually you want to not die 7 times while your alchemist is farming, but
Blizzy.
it happens. And at least when he gets Radiance, maybe they will be able to turn one fight. And if you turn one fight right now, the like boomerang effect is quite big.
It was Blizzy and the other. But Navi had another tough game with Blizzy Sand didn't they?
Yes,
So,
yes,
yeah.
yes. That other game was also him and Sam.
Yeah, maybe not the Sand King. Maybe not the hero.
Yeah.
So we've got on this top. Gonna look for a bit of a wrap round. Zayat's backing up Magical. Gonna go for a bit of a run at it. They're gonna go. Yeah, there's only the 2 of them here. Wartime drops down. In comes the TP.
Man,
Hit the
Zayat is such
serpent
a
wards
player.
down. Zayat has managed to kill off the Axe there. Golem drop. Saneko trying to help turn things.
Alchemist already dead, so yeah.
Not Blizzy! Not Blizzy! Anyone but Blizzy! Oh no!
Oh, so bad just got killed off by his teammates with the fatal bond.
Oh no, but Blizzy died again.
Can Crystallize do anything here? The chains are there, and
Radiant's bottom tower
GPK,
is
he's
under
fine.
attack.
Fishman as well. They're just out. Blizzy dies. By the way, I have to commend Zats for his positioning throughout his positioning is great right now.
Yeah, he got the axe.
Good positioning.
Good positioning, Zats. I mean,
He got the axe. You know,
yeah, he got the axe there.
you take some of that
It wasn't
bit
a
of time
pun.
you
I was
trap.
serious. Like he actually is going to die here, though. When the flame guard is up, he's
Yeah,
waiting.
he's got double remnants as
He's
well.
just waiting for the flame guard. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, just the hex.
Down.
But
Axe warms his blade.
it's
in
very
your
eerie
gut.
music. I think the music is on the side of.
Yes, it's the Lament of Blizzy. Symphony number 9. Oh, here you go, Blizzy. The comeback.
Dire's middle tower isn't
Setting his
being
team up.
Hey.
Blizzy letting the kill go to Magic.
Blizzy's
Not
basically a
much
full
good's happening
position.
to Radiant's bottom tower.
Zayat's gonna have
Fourth
That's pretty
position.
generous, I would say.
That's not a good four
Yeah,
position.
more like 4-head position.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He's got the room. It's a rough one, but GPK. Oh no, Blizzy, no. Please.
They've killed him so many times.
Leave him alone, leave him alone.
Falcons is coming in though. Maybe a comeback.
GPK,
He went to the higher ground.
he's out man at GPK.
That's
Yeah.
risky.
So bad. Can he help him?
It's
Yeah, he's
Doesn't
fine.
want to
fine.
chase.
Walks off.
So they killed the axe.
Happening to
Yeah,
Radiant's
this
Free
AM, by
fire
the way, guys.
continues, yeah?
Anti-mage versus Alchemist.
I think he has Yasha in the courier already. Fine, go over to him.
This is scary for Navi.
This is...
Sam. Oh,
Can they get
don't
him?
wanna lose Crystal.
Oh, that's a
nice
3-man concoction.
Throw the grippy. I don't think they've got the damage.
So bad.
Yeah, again,
Zayat
Zayats, these serpent wards.
Fishman, also dead.
Okay, Navi. Getting 2.
Yeah. Radiance and Zayats again, just
Yep.
great plays by him.
Yeah, Zayats is doing it.
It was actually Zayat's playing on Vega kind of when he came into the scene.
He was.
That was
He
last
was, yeah,
year.
that
He
was,
was
back
kind
in
of
the
the
day.
standout play. Him and Blizzy was also on that
Yep.
team, right?
Blizzy was.
And they were the standout players. I mean, everybody remembers the Zayat Tree and Protector. That's
Yep.
a hero he grew big on.
Yep.
And the
Hey,
Blizzy
grew big
axe, I
on.
think.
Yep.
So Navi just poached the 2 best players from Vega. They'll take you.
Yeah.
You guys know how to play together. They always lane together, the 3 and the 4 position.
Yeah, and apparently Blizzy's contract hadn't ended with Vega. It's been a tough game so far.
He's on,
trying his
he's
best.
on a loan as well. He's on a loan.
He's on loan. Oh no. No, come on. He's gonna live this time, though. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's got Seneko here.
Yeah, they
good.
see
He's good.
Blizzy just assume it's a free kill.
Oh, it's the Blizzy bait.
Yeah. He's in their head.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah,
carry
so
ride.
bad is gone here.
So bad is
Oh, is he?
dead.
Yeah, he
Are you ready
doesn't have a
for
port.
these jukes, bro?
Doesn't have a TP.
Are you Blizzy's gonna do it.
Okay, let's see. They're actually letting him go.
Killing
Oh,
Zayat.
Dire structures are fortified.
space. Low. Last hero. Magical should be careful here.
Yeah, he's
He's got back up
getting.
Ah, he's fine. He's fine. Blizzy is here. man.
Blizzy's in.
The Radiance that can get easy kill.
Yeah.
Bane might be in trouble now.
He can TP
He's
out. They
drinking,
didn't
yeah,
see him.
They haven't found him.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh
the
no, little fish man.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Did the
He's
creep
fine.
not see him? It's still a night vision. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
no,
night vision.
Yeah, he's good.
How much gold did Spectre get for killing Willow?
2,000. Minus 1,600.
400 gold.
Not
Good.
bad. Not bad at all.
That's just crazy. They're just 1k ahead and that happens.
Oh, spell shield.
Oh, Zayat was positioned really well again, but
Yeah.
just quick fingers from AM.
Yeah, he's pretty much got his mantle done.
Yeah, same can be said for Alchemist though.
Yeah, magical he's up there, but
It's more important on anti-mage, definitely.
yeah, Johnny's having such a free farm.
It always
yeah.
goes without saying that this is like standard outfit. Like
Yeah.
AM getting free farm is not always
No,
a given.
no,
Ooh,
yeah.
Blizzy stole the haste room from so bad. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, but the
Again, he's working towards his blink. He's got 1,200 gold.
Yeah. It's catching up. He's
On
level
the
8.
road.
It's the quiet with us.
Yeah, it's
Waiting,
Radiant's
building
bottom
tension
tower's
by
got
having a
problems.
little hiatus.
Yeah, sometimes breaks are really good to get attention.
Has Fishman just been chilling here for the last?
he's not
He
got
never
TP.
left.
He's just I think he's
Radiant's
Yeah.
bottom
dude. He's gonna get that. He's gonna get banned. And what is it? The time. He's gonna get. You know when you time
Abandoned,
out when you
yeah,
don't get
time out.
experience, he's gonna get abandoned.
Not much good's
I
happening.
mean, it's not too bad to hide.
Right, they're
the
pushing
pains
high
of
ground.
heroes
Yeah,
like that.
They're
wanna
pushing
force
high ground.
TP's back.
You gotta get. How much the tier 3 damage they're doing, dude?
Not much, but
Not much.
it's enough to force people back.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
It's one of those
attack.
things where it's like you can take your time to TP if you're Navi.
Sure.
You're just trying to make sure you don't get caught on the retreat.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Keep him honest, make him come back TP.
smoke. Oh, Navi's with the wraparound.
Yeah, but Dark will
Smoke,
force
smoke,
it
he's
out.
gonna make all the eyes for the instant X, but there's last hero, just a jump call.
2 man's done.
They've got the golem drop down, Guy's still alive as he runs away with the dump from last hero, won't finish him off. Crystallize comes in on top of the axe. Chased him down, the fear, so bad, doesn't quite clip Crystallize, but the Bramble does, holding Crystallize
No
back,
try.
allowing last hero to get out safely.
Dire's no fortified.
1 for 1, support for
Bane.
support.
Now they used all their big ultis there, though.
Golem has been committed. So was Hog.
Not what they were hoping for when you smoke for those big ultis. You want to kill cores, you want to turn those kills into objectives.
The only guy they killed was Fishman once again. So
Yes.
he's super happy with that. Position 5 dying from that smoke and 2 big ultis. If you're Vega, you're alright. You don't mind that.
Yeah.
And the Anti-Mage was farming that whole time, which is so important for him. Getting closer to his Skadi as well, gets 1 ultimate orb. He's already ready to fight, like he can join these fights if he wanted to.
And then,
Level 20 now.
yeah, I mean, he's hitting a level a minute pretty much. 20 minutes in, level 19. He's having the perfect AM game.
And I mean, GPK is also having a great game. Whereas I think you look at Navi, yeah, Alk's doing well, but neither Blizzy or Crystallize are having a good game.
Oh, Zion. Sunny, no.
Oh, he traps him in with the illusions.
Keep murdering.
370 gold for that kill. And it's because of those 2 wars that he was able to get that
There,
kill.
he's just going in behind the tower here.
I know that these ults done up.
Blizzy, the epicenter, Blizzy. He's in with a 2-man there.
X dies, Fishman dies as
Yeah.
well. Blizzy, come back.
Blizzy come back.
Yeah.
I think if they want to go for that play, they need to... Like, AM gets the kill bottom and just stays bottom. You can't go playing that aggressive without the
Zayac
AM.
had to buy back for that as well.
That's
and the
not
tier
that
2
good,
still
yeah.
falls.
Yeah, that's not great, definitely. The fact that Zats had to buy back. This position for Shadow Shaman, if he gets a BKB early on, the game changes for them. Or the Blink Dagger, at least.
This music is very hype. I
Music.
feel like
Musique.
Musique.
It's musique.
This
La musique.
la musique est très
Très bien.
Très bien.
très hype.
Très bien.
Très hype. Très hype.
Quelle est la date de ton anniversaire? That's all I know.
Do you want an adapter for your birthday? What?
What? Now that means when is your birthday, doesn't it?
What did you say it's birthday?
Quelle est la date de ton
Oh
anniversaire?
yeah. Yes.
No, when's your
Quelle-
On
birthday?
which date is your birthday?
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Get on with that.
Yeah.
That's
Perfect.
awesome.
Perfect Parisian French. That works.
Parisian.
C'est bon. Oh, oui. C'est bon. C'est bon.
Je n'ai pas le petit pois.
You don't know a small
Je n'ai
pepper.
pas. I'm not.
Le petit poivre.
No, that's actually a colloquial greeting in the north of France.
It's
Okay.
really not.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, it's just us, the people
I
in...
believe Owen. Makes sense. Makes sense.
I don't know what a northern French place is. In Lyon.
That's definitely in the south.
Say another French town you've heard of. Marseille.
Also French. I mean, also south.
He knows like a couple of football clubs. And
Yeah. Yeah, I think
yeah,
of the
that's
football
it.
club.
Yeah.
Good way to figure out.
There we go, Navi. Dropping the wards for Roche. We're going to see Vega do anything about this one. They might want to. Horn is up though. Navi do it pretty quick. So yeah, Vega's they're not going to get in time. They don't
Yeah.
even seem suspect for this.
They're not really positioned really well either. And the AM is so far.
Scan comes out.
Yeah.
Too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
I guess now you can fight with this when they take it.
Yeah.
Zaz
Yeah.
can go in and catch
Got it.
They don't have wards though.
I mean, this is also
Oh, magical stuff.
Oh.
Maybe Manta.
Navi understand they're just
Uh-oh.
Manta yourself out.
He started
Ah,
to
he's
be
too
out. Oh no.
when Navi have their ultimates, they're definitely a lot scarier. But
Oh yeah, they got the
and the
combo.
BKB.
Yeah, there's a reason Warlock is the first pick.
Yeah, no, yeah.
and was
Warlock
first pick
plus
for
all these
such a long
heroes, like
time.
it's great team fight
Yeah.
from Navi.
Yeah, but this anti-mage is also
Not
very,
much
very
good's
scary.
happening to Radiant's
And
bottom
if you get a
tower.
good call in the team fight, there's so much damage.
Kind of delete whoever he jumps on at the start.
No.
Got that around.
Yeah, they need a couple of charges on this vessel so bad.
Lizzie. He's got him, but on the wraparound, they'll lose Zayats.
Yeah.
They've got to be careful now, because they're going to want to fight Vega. Vega's going to chase. Golem's dropped as well. On the three of them with the combos. But Vega's just doing so much damage to Magical. Magical's dying. Can you get up, Lizzie? He's in with the epicenter, but GPK pops BKB. All down the chains onto the two of them. Vega, they're taking 4. They're going to be able to get crystallized as well. Magical's back after that Aegis pop. Chains. Where's the man's dodge? Doesn't need it. Slide of fist. Oh, still follow through. Oh, Magical. He's got another propulsion. Oh, but the spell shield.
Kill for Hani.
9 heroes dead.
Hani is back.
And that is the anti-mage effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I want to
Scotty.
replay of
That
that
was a
because
big
that
fight.
mana void, I feel like that came in very clutch.
Oh. But importantly, it's not just Alk with BKB. That Ember BKB allowed him to
Yeah.
stay
Yeah.
alive and do so much damage in that fight.
Yeah, he
Can we-
got rid of those fatal
Can we
bonds
see
for
that?
your
Oh,
own.
never mind. We missed the fight recap. All good.
Oh, JJ.
It looked like it
I know.
was.
Replay. Team fight
Replay,
Do
recap everything.
Come on, JJ.
Also,
Nah, it's all good. I just wanted to see the damage from Ember.
This is where it starts. Like they kill off the Dark Willow, but at the same time, Zayat falls in the south by anti-mage. Oh, that's something else. All right. Again, we are watching the same thing. Dark Willow falls, but Zayat falls too. And
But this is when the Ember turns up.
He has BKB on Alchemist. He has Radiance, and he has.
Look,
So he wants to
GPK,
fight here.
no hesitation
Yeah.
in the BKB. Bam.
It's
There
a
it
good
is.
ulti, but no bonds. Yeah, bonds come off way too late. Spectre is in. Crystallize is dealing a lot of damage, but this Skadi anti-mage just makes like Spectre
I mean,
such an
this
easy
anti-mage
fold, yeah.
is just off the charts now. He is so far. He's level 25
Yeah.
at 25 minutes in. Like,
Magical,
this is, you know, crystallized last game. His anti-mage was great. You know, he showed us a great game, but now Hani, it seems it's just on another level.
I think Crystallize showed us what you can do with an anti-mage, even if the
Sure,
early
it was
game
a hard.
doesn't go
It was
great.
much more of a challenge. Like Hani's just been given
Yeah.
lots of space.
This
and
is what
he's
happens
been
if
doing
you
what
don't
you'd
deal with
expect.
the anti-mage, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, crystallized definitely had a more difficult scenario.
Oh, yeah.
And Hani's just sort of just been in a dream position this game.
Lizzie, where you going?
He's fine. It's nighttime. They can't see
Oh,
him
he's
here.
gonna snipe the courier.
Is he? Is he got it?
He doesn't have the damage for that.
He takes what, 3
Oh.
right
Yeah,
clicks maybe?
there's no way he does that.
Just happy it.
He's stacking. He's stacking and farming. Good stuff.
They don't
This-
want to fight till they have Rock up again, so it seems like
They're gonna be forced to fight
Dolan.
though. I guess he has a beacon. He has a blink dagger.
Yeah, they're not-
available. Teleport scroll.
You can give up a tier 2. They're not going to go high ground this time.
Radiant's
I mean, they
top tower
can.
has
They have
fallen.
on. They have
Oh.
epicenter. The only thing they don't is the golem. But it should come soon.
Golem's up now,
They
yeah.
have all the
Yep.
Let's
ultis.
back up. Yeah.
Navi's team fight is really great,
It
but
is really
there
good.
are BKBs on Vega right now, which allow them to just sustain themselves through these big ultis.
So Mantis, Fusel, Spectre, not going any Radiant.
I think it's so
Ember's
much.
about to level 20.
They just
Damn,
need a
yeah.
couple of vessel charges on so bad. It makes their team fight so much easier versus the Alchemist and Spectre.
Ember get the spell amp now.
Tanking. Lizzie's getting in position behind the team.
Right in position to run back to base. I mean, he's not going to go now. He's got to be.
Waiting for the
It's hard.
Coiling Blade.
We see all those dire sentries there. They've dewarded everything from Navi, that entire secret shop jungle area.
Oh, they're waiting. They're
Yeah.
ready.
Oh, surprised they haven't got that one. They have sentries everywhere else, but man,
Fishman with a vision. All seeing eye.
That's illusions. He knows that.
yeah.
Oh, hello.
Do fish have good eyesight? They do, don't they?
they
Yeah.
Depends on the fish.
Do they have eyesight?
Yes, they do.
Okay. I'm not seeing a pair of eyes on a coral. I don't know.
On coral?
No.
Did you say coral?
Coral.
Coral.
I mean, coral is
is a-
alive,
Yeah,
but
it is an animal. Right?
I don't think it's considered an
No,
animal.
it's
but
an,
it is
it's an
considered
enemy.
A bunch
isn't
of
it?
animal. It's not a plant.
No, it's not a plant. It is
It's not a
alive.
plant. Yeah, it is alive. Yeah.
It's looking
But yes, it does not have eyes.
Yeah, a bunch of tiny little animals.
Organisms.
Organisms.
Oh, I've been this morning.
Oh, the Haunt coming in.
Oh.
Got the dunk on Zion.
Hey, the grip. Well, but it doesn't matter. Or maybe it does. The golems are down. They're trying to turn the crystallize through it. And Harney's moving in. He's got the kill.
Godlike.
Not to crystallize this anti-mage. Looking pretty untouchable.
No, he stands out, but terrorizes there.
So bad. With the lockdown.
In mana play.
Harney's not died this game, has he? No. 10-0.
10-0-5. 500 CS.
10-0-5. The perfect textbook anti-mage game.
Oh,
Back-to-back dominant AM game.
Yeah, AM is back.
And last game it was a much more uphill battle.
It was a
for
very
AM
different game, yeah.
Yeah. This game was just a classic free farm, nothing to contest AM game whatsoever.
Yeah.
They just invested so much into helping the Alchemist and the Spectre.
Well, there wasn't a lane against Hart. There was no. He was just free.
I mean, it was Blizzy just going there and dying every now and then. That's all that happened versus Sunny.
what was it? A fourth pick anti-mage?
The AM after the Spectre.
Yeah.
First pick after.
Oh, look at him go!
Next time.
Alright, he won't get it.
Better luck next time.
Fishman.
Yeah, it was a very, very good pick. You see that Spectre, you know it's gonna be a free AM game.
I mean, he's being 7K ahead of an alchemist. It's pretty impressive.
Well, compare his
Has a
farm to the
BKB
Spectre.
completed
Yeah,
now as well.
yeah,
That's where the real
I
difference
was being
is.
generous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't want to bring that one up.
And Crystallize, he's 4-3 and 10. Like he's not doing anything badly. There's just you can't farm or
He can't
keep up.
farm as fast as AM, and
Yeah.
there's no space on the map. You have an Alchemist with you.
Well,
like,
and especially when you
what
go for the
can you
Manta
do?
diff you build because the Alk's got the
yeah,
radiance.
he's got the Radiance.
You're not going to have that farm
They
stage,
had
yeah.
to win more team fights this game.
Yeah, definitely. They just got outplayed in a couple of teamfights too. There's also that.
Oh, Such guys tweeting at us. Chill with the French guys. I'm watching.
Shout out
We're
to
sorry,
Soshka.
Toxka.
Bonjour, Soshka. How do you say how are you in French?
Thanks.
Comment tapetu.
No, ça va.
What does comment tapetu mean?
Ça va,
Means
how are
nothing.
you?
It's
I'm
gibberish.
pretty sure it does mean something.
Come on, Tapa 2.
It sounds French. It means something.
does
I mean,
not
two
mean
is like
single
you,
things.
but Tapa means...
Soshka understands.
No, he doesn't.
He'll understand my refined accent.
pretty
Call Soshka. Call
Yeah,
it.
call Soshka.
Call Soshka.
Call
Yeah.
Soshka.
Yeah, French.
Get an
That
expert.
two means something.
Our
I'm
resident
certain.
French expert. in.
Yeah.
We'll get 7 socks and just turn
Yeah.
this into a French cast.
I'd like that. It'd be very romantic.
French is the language of love.
It is.
So sorry to all our French viewers out there. Not just socks. Oh,
Not just.
You're
Je voudrais
butchering the
avoir
language.
croissant. Doesn't that sound great?
Oh, Lizzie? Oh, he's on the clip.
Oh, and the BKB.
oh, he's...
Oh, but it's a good job that Blink's on a 1 second cooldown. Oh, now Magical's in trouble. He's popping the BKB, trying to get away. Barney's in. Lizzie does come in with the counterplay, jumps in with the bonus over the BKB.
Anthony is controlled. The shackles are on.
Shackles is out, but Emma's on top of him.
DP,
Zayat still turn. Harney cleaving them all as well. It's 3 dead on Na'Vi. 4 dead as GPK cleans up
There are
for
buybacks,
Lizzie as
but-
well.
Maybe not the
It's
GG,
a
but
die back to Zayat though.
it just feels like there's no comeback now.
They got no ults up. They have some fatal bonds, but eh.
Yeah, AIM has the back. He's very low.
Yeah, he doesn't have a heart,
Grinding,
so
I
he
believe.
can't just reset. Yeah, there's a vessel, but he should shrine and then come back.
Yep.
Had the
So
heart,
much
it would be a
gold,
bit
too.
easier, but
But he is very speedy. He can move across the map so fast.
Yeah, yeah. 4 second cooldown on Blink.
too easy. They will force the Alchemist
Oh, look at
buyback.
go.
Middle tower.
Not that buyback either, but yeah. Fatal balls are.
GPK.
You buy back with the Alchemist, but it's only the 3 of you still. And Lizzie is the only control that
I mean, Gianni doesn't care.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Ooh, a very.
He didn't actually get the rags. The rags are still up.
Back off.
1 hit.
Dude, blink back in.
They have Vessel. They
Why would
can,
we blink back in?
Get the rag.
Yeah, well, we would die for that.
well, with the
Speed
BKB he
BKB.
wouldn't. Yeah, with BKB he wouldn't.
Blink
but,
in, BKB, hit rags,
Right.
blink out.
They're playing it very safe though.
They are.
Yeah.
They're playing smart.
Yeah. I mean, they're not in the rush, right?
No, they aren't in the rush. This game's still in their
If
control.
it really drags and Spectre gets a, doubles her net worth,
Yeah.
Alchemist starts pulling Aghanim scepters, the game could look a little different, but
If Spectre doubles her network
Yeah.
somehow, if they get like 5 wins in a row,
yeah,
five
because
fights.
AM's basically now reached his peak. He's not really got any item slots left.
Yeah, that's it.
He had his Abyssal queued up, and once he's bought that, he's buying Moon Shards with Stone Changed. But you're going to get yourselves Aegis keys, and then you can direct is completely free with it.
Roshan has fallen to the gutter.
Aegis.
TP for what?
He wanted the double damage on the
Yeah.
bottom lane.
They're still getting it.
Double.
25k
Wanted it in the
lead.
bottom.
Oh, they found him!
Terrorized though.
Can they kill him?
Mastodon.
That's a dark terrorize.
He's dead.
No, he's still alive. They got him once. They got him once. Will they get him again? They got Fishman. They got 2 of them, but now the BKB's around for Vega.
Dead.
And Spectre is indeed dead. Blizzy.
Alchemist. He's trying to run.
Yeah, he's looking for magical.
Oh, he's out of
His ult
mana.
is about to go off too. His ult's gone.
Give him the mana void.
Blizzy
Give him the
coming in.
call.
The call. There we
That's
have it.
game. Right there we have it.
GG is called. Vega Squadron keeping their series streak untouched. They drop a game, but they don't lose a series. The one knocking Nami down to the lower bracket, and they will move on to play against Winstrike.
Yes, correct. I do think that this third game of the series was the most one-sided one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the
I
3
mean-
games, the first 2 were very close, and Vega just showed that they were
Dire team's turn to ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to pick. Radiant team's turn to pick. Radiant team's turn to pick.
Grim.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Just go down. Yo, hey, can you just let me press left? Let's just do this.
Stop.
Just let me do this.
Right, we need right.
No, don't try it. Just left, just left.
Let's stop.
I'm not-
Don't do
No,
that.
just left.
I'm not touching.
I'm not touching
Don't.
it.
Alright,
Okay, let me
alright,
try. Don't
alright.
touch right. Okay, that's too much. Press a little bit of right. A little bit of right.
Why are we going?
10
Okay,
seconds
never.
remaining.
It's a lot
No,
easier
no.
if we don't go upside down.
Yeah, let's go to the
We
left.
need to go upside down
Okay,
as
go
well.
left, go left, go
seconds
left.
left.
Go left.
Okay, I'm not
Freeze
touching.
up.
too.
And then, touching is not good. Turn around. We
No,
gotta
I
go the
touched-
other way around.
Yeah, just go.
Yeah. And let's fall down and then go right.
Yeah, there. Right now. Right.
And you go up. Okay.
I'll go up.
Up.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Up.
Team's
slowly.
turn to ban.
Okay.
Okay, go a bit.
Go
There.
left.
Have to the left.
Okay. Now forward.
Yeah.
Slowly left.
Radiant
Oh, we
team's
hit,
turn
we
to
hit.
ban.
Oh.
It's just the easiest to just fall
Yeah,
through
just
it,
fall
I
through it.
think. Yeah.
Go.
Oh.
Dire team ban.
There. Now. That's it. That's what I wanted. Go back. Go back.
Go up.
No.
What are you doing, you fools? Go back.
Up.
I'm so good at this game, and that was so bad.
Is
We're
this
gonna
way?
crash,
Go top
aren't
left,
we?
go top left.
Top left.
Top left.
Yeah.
Radiant team's turn to
We're not
ban.
that far.
No. Right, no. Go up, go. Straight up, straight up.
We gotta go up.
We are going up.
Yeah, go, just go.
Right. I mean,
Really?
press the right. There we are. Okay, I'll left us. I'll left
Okay,
us.
go right.
Now up. Now up.
Go right.
Right. Okay, that's it. A little bit
We've
more.
done this
Yeah, yeah.
before.
A little
We've
bit
done
more.
this before.
Oh.
Right.
10
We need
seconds
the right.
remaining.
I'm going up a little
I'll
bit
left
more.
us. There. We're good.
Okay.
Oh
Two
my
balls.
god.
3 balls.
All right, drop down, and then we go back up.
Okay.
Oh, it's 4 balls.
4 balls.
There's no.
Wait, do we have to? Can we have multiple balls at the same time?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we're not doing this.
No.
There's no way we do this before the draft's done. We should focus on the draft then, I think.
Last life. Oh, that's good. Turn.
Right,
Turn.
turn left.
Left is just gonna do this.
Turn.
The right was right.
Go right,
The right
go right. No, we need to go to the right. No.
Now the left.
Go up.
Go up. Yeah.
Go up. Yes. Go up.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
Which way do you want to go?
Let's do the left one first.
Yeah, go.
Just
Just
inches
press
over
right.
us.
Just press
Slowly.
right. Okay. Now I'm pressing left. I'll straighten us out. Oh, I can't. Like, that's too much.
Hey, and we couldn't carry 2 balls.
GG.
Oh, we gotta do 1 at a time.
I think we gotta do one. At a
No,
time.
there's no way I'd do one at a time.
No, we can carry 2.
Okay.
This is full tilt,
Dire
right?
team's
When you just everyone goes in like.
All right, let's go to the draft, I guess.
Go to the draft, JJ.
We're done.
We're done.
What we got? Winstrike versus Vega.
Let's check for
New
Yeah.
heroes. Dark Willow band.
I am going to buy XLR cables. I'll be right back.
Radiant
Bye,
team's
Sheaves.
turn to pick.
Bye, Sheaves. All right. Shadow Shaman and Centaur, two really strong hitters on the lane. At the same time, there's Warlock and Juggernaut, so they shouldn't have way too many problems dealing with that.
And we have Warlock with Grimstroke.
And Warlock, Grimstroke, Monka, S, Winstrike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The little
That's
team
Seconds remaining.
is back.
This is only the first time we've seen Centaur like in the last year or
5
two. I feel like
seconds
he's being
remaining.
banned every game.
Yeah, Centaur is has very high of a win rate too, and is picked very often. Sven at the same time, very low win rate, is picked a lot too.
Dire team's turn to pick.
See what's next for them? Ember Spirit.
Ember Warlock.
Okay. Oh god, yeah, this Ember is going to give so much damage
Yeah,
during that.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
bond.
good.
Fatal bonds with Ember, fatal bonds with Grimstroke. Oh. Have a guest.
Oh,
We have a guest next game,
Is it a
guys.
surprise guess?
It's a surprise guest.
a
10
surprise.
We won't
yeah.
tell you who it is until the next game.
He
Because
doesn't.
then it wouldn't be the
They
surprise.
don't know it's a
5
surprise.
seconds remaining.
They don't know that they're our guest.
Mhm.
We've stolen.
They
someone.
don't know even.
No.
No.
Radiant team banned.
Just gonna call him.
Be someone, yeah.
Oh, an SF.
Shadow. Fiend.
Whoa! SF, is this the Ember counter? Can cause some problems in lane.
Yeah, could be the Ember mid.
It can kind of go both ways though, because Ember has a lot of kill potential if you get on
Yeah.
top of
Mhm.
SF. So very, very much like one of those
Yeah.
skill
it
matchups
gets ahead
where
of- yeah.
you know SF has a lane advantage, but he can very quickly lose it.
And you have the
10
Shadow
seconds
Shaman as well
remaining.
there that can help out the SF. On the other side, you have the
5 seconds
Grimstroke
remaining.
that can help out. So you have these two supports that are able to rotate. Not the best at that, but yeah. You know what? Like we aren't seeing many of these Earth Spirits, Tusks, and casual position fours
Yeah,
that we
the
would see.
gankers.
The gankers, yeah, the tanky ones, the brawler
not at all.
types.
We've seen
Yeah.
what a ton of Dark Willow,
Some Spirit Breaker here and
Grimstroke.
there.
Shaman. It's these laning.
Squishy ones,
Yeah.
laney ones, yeah.
SF. So looking for a last pick here for Fish, I guess.
Last pick Fishman. Last pick position 5. Why not? They can do it.
Dire team.
I mean, Warlock has been taken away from him, and so has been Grimstroke. I guess Bane is still in the pool. That's good with him.
Decent disable already for Ember.
Yeah, you have multiple stuns. You have the Centaur, you have the Sven, you have the Shadow Shaman. You have ways of catching him, definitely.
Nothing to go through the Blade Fury TP the Jug.
Exactly. So
10 seconds remaining.
that Bane has been banned out,
Dire
so they
team's
can't
turn
have
to
the
pick.
Bane either.
Like what?
Winter Wyvern is
Wyvern, yeah.
left. Yeah,
Wyvern.
Wyvern is left in the pool. Something to reset versus the Warlock would be good.
Oh, Wyvern's not don't feel too great here though, other than
Yeah.
you know, obviously for that point, but other than everything else.
You can see him pick like a Disruptor or something. It's not good versus the Jug, but it gives him some more cat.
Yeah.
Something that brings you utility together with Shadow Fiend
10
if he
seconds
goes for that
remaining.
mech. And then you can be super aggressive around those wards early on. You can think
5
about it
seconds
that
remaining.
way too. Another hero that's not banned out is Chen. Like Chen isn't picked up that much, but the hero is still crazy strong.
Can you play Nyx Assassin here? Catching out the Ember?
But it's alright, but I think the Shadow Shaman
Yeah.
will be the 4,
I think
right?
it doesn't. You can't
Yeah, you
really do
need the
one of
5.
the. One of the.
Yeah.
Neither of those
I mean,
can play 5.
Shadow Shaman can be a 5, definitely.
But
Nyx can be a 5 too, like
Yeah,
sure, but
yeah.
they don't excel at that. You'd rather have them on 4. That's all. Hmm.
It's hard because you don't know who the offlaner is too, so
Yeah, you
Winstrike
don't
could
see
pick
it.
something that can cause a lot of problems in lane even.
Winstrike can go for an Enigma as well. There's nothing to go through BKB.
Could you go silencer?
Blackpool.
Was it you silencing? Not
Seems decent
silence?
actually.
Yeah.
No, we've seen some
like
5
silencer.
silencers, haven't we?
You jump and start a fight like, and you just global silence, and you're not afraid of the rock,
The combo, yeah.
the Grim Warlock combo as much.
Keeps the SF safe if they're all
Yeah.
silenced.
It's not. Yeah, actually, I like that better than some of the other. They could 5 position Spirit Breaker.
It's banned. They
Oh, it's
banned
banned
it.
out
They
first.
banned it
Banned. I was like,
first.
that makes more sense.
It is a position 5 after all that they're picking last pick, so
Leaving it to last,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
different.
Fishman. He deserves the last pick.
What have we seen him on? What have we seen Fishman on?
Grimstroke and Bane
Radiant
so
team's
far.
turn to
He's been
pick.
playing Grimstroke all the time. Elder Titan.
Oh, Elder Titan.
This could be the 4 Elder Titan, it could be the
Okay.
5.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Let's see which way around they want to do. Oh, whoa.
You can use your magic remote to control your set-top box.
Nine.
No. No. Get out of here. Elder
So what are we
Titan.
going to get here for the safe lane?
10
the
seconds
Oh, no, sorry,
Timber.
no, it's not for the offlane.
Yeah.
Yeah. For offlane, for the offlane last pick.
Get
Yeah.
the timber for his
5 seconds
it's not-
remaining.
They have a lot of stuns, but
They-
a lot of strength heroes too to work against. Probably not my favorite hero at all. We've seen him fail so many times.
Like, so
what's
we've
left?
seen a lot of Sand King picks, but I wouldn't be excited about a Sand King.
Choose your hero.
Clockwork.
Uh,
Offlane.
That should be non
Clockwork.
grata clock. Yeah.
That should be. I mean, it
He
is.
loves that.
He
hero,
does love
yeah.
it. We've seen it. What back when it was on Vega in the past or something? I can't remember.
No, he was on Winstrike.
But he wasn't on anything before.
Non grata. No, he was on. He was with
always
me
on
on
Winstrike.
Pro Dotes.
Oh, Pro Dog.
Then he went to Fly to Moon, and
Yeah.
Fly to Moon turned into Winstrike.
yeah, okay,
They
yeah.
got picked up.
The offlane Clockwork.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I mean, what's the good for that? I mean, very good against the ET, right?
Yeah, definitely.
ET's
Good.
feels pretty helpful
Even
against
hunting
Clock.
SF until he
Yeah,
gets.
yeah. If you get on top of the SF,
is alright.
Yeah.
SF, nice.
Overall.
Yeah, yeah.
Versus those supports. Yeah, but definitely.
Rocket
yeah.
flare and fatal bonds, like that damage adds
It's-
up. It does.
It does. It does.
It adds
but
up. A couple of rocket flares.
It's also kind of annoying for Sven because you're just gonna have your mana burned in fights.
Yeah.
Like the cogs just.
or if you
kind of-
just cog him and kite him, that's also
Yeah.
good.
Even when he has BKB, those cogs, he doesn't want to be spending his BKB hitting cogs. So
Ah,
Definitely interesting though, because we haven't really seen a lot of Clockwork.
no, not at all.
But-
Playing Clockwork.
Lil me alone.
That's the 4 position Warlock.
Yeah, that's how it looks
Okay.
like.
Warlock with the clock.
Mhm. So it should be that Warlock that buys Midas and goes for golems, right? That's
Yep.
what they're aiming at.
Midas Sags refreshes. Yeah.
And that kind of makes sense. The Warlock doesn't really synergize with the Jug and Lane at all.
Mm.
Doesn't have a stun, doesn't have a slow.
At the same time, I don't know though. I have to say that Grimstroke is great with Juggernaut, but still Grimstroke is better with Jug or Clock. And Warlock, if you send him on safe lane, you'll heal the Jug and he'll farm. If you send him on off lane, you'll have no kill potential with
Yes.
Clockwork. So that's a little bit bad.
It may just be play the off lane, pull in waves, and not going for kills.
But I
Or
guess
just
if you're
for the farm
Clockwork,
game.
you can still do the cogs, get the lane back, play on your own game, don't be too aggressive, which is a great way of playing Clock. Who are they tipping? Kuhlman?
Prepare
The
for
mid.
battle.
Same as last game. Last game was
Tilt the
magical.
mid.
Yeah, they're just tipping the mid-range.
Ah, that tickles.
That tickles.
Have a look. Yeah, I'm interested. Clock is the build sort of still the standard thing on the offlane? What phase blade mail or
Or maybe a Nern or something.
you want to get the end in this game with it?
Come on,
Yeah.
Some bracers. I don't know. I haven't really. I have played Clock.
I've not seen offlane Clock in a long
I
time.
played Clock recently when he was buffed. Some really good changes happened to him. Battery Assault doesn't take a cast anymore. Like it's instant as you press it, which made the hero, in my opinion, strong. But everyone else is not, and everyone else was correct because every time I saw that hero
30
picked up,
seconds to
even
battle.
versus Shakers, it just fell very short. It didn't do enough. I'm interested in seeing how well it will do in this match.
Let's have a look. So yeah, Vega, they did drop a game last series, but they've not lost a single series so far in the qualifiers. Winstrike taking down Empire. The first series of the playoffs will be able to do
This ain't
so.
no snowball
Take down
fight.
Vega Squadron from this pretty crazy streak that they are on.
Important to note is that So Bad is their position 4 player in the qualifiers so far, so that Elder Titan will have the farm priority out of the 2 supports.
Oh yeah, the Fishman Shaman.
Fishman playing Shadow Shaman. and
Do you,
that's,
I guess Shaman is actually a Fishman hero. Right? When you hex someone, they turn into a fish, don't they?
sometimes, yeah.
That's how. You don't get more Fishman than that.
Cogs for you, my friend. Did release the creeps by hitting the cog.
Yeah, that's not great. Hello, JJ. You want to join us? Use the mic, JJ.
Doing little things. He's always a little cheeky player. With some
Little
of the moves he
Cheeky,
goes
Lil
for.
Cheeky, that's his rap name. Lil Cheeky.
Come on.
So bad. Fighting into no fear.
So Bad's winning this one.
Yeah, he's winning, but he doesn't
Oh,
really have a lot
cancel
of
that
reach. And that's the problem. So Bad has maybe 2 tangos remaining on his other Titan. And yeah, two tangos. While Grimstroke has a lot more and he has a branch to use too. I just love position for Elder Titan though. When he gets a good start and just starts backing you for 200 damage 5 minutes in. Feels good, man.
They're just not playing the lane. I think realizing, this Jug Blade Fury has too much of a kill threat.
Yeah.
And
Oh, come Here, no fear. He has fear, man. Look. Staple that boy. Never mind, he's out.
So it won't be the most eventful bot lane unless Jug makes a rotation over,
Which won't happen. Yeah.
you miss so much CS to do so.
What you want to do with Chug is pull the pre-fade, pull it to the smoke and for the hard one. Oh, Lil should be fine here. He's healing up as well.
Lee Fishman had an Aether shock there, but the cog.
Fishman dominated them so far on this top lane. This is all him, like them being 50% HP. The only hero they've been trading is him. That has been completely fine.
Sen's not getting the CSing that well though.
Yeah. Well, that's on him. Fishman is doing his job. His carry is failing a bit. But
Getting the pull now.
it gets more difficult on level 2 and 3 though, as Shadow Shaman is an easy kill for Clockwork if he gets battery assaulted.
Center's behind the tier 2 tower now. Far away if possible. So
Oh, here you go. More.
Far.
off lane things.
Yeah, 2 stout shields and see that. Takes no damage from creeps, farms behind your tier 2 and you can't even touch him. Feels bad, man. Right?
Yeah, you go there as a support, you're giving him bonus damage. He's like, okay,
Radiant's bottom
come right
tower's
click me
got
please.
problems.
And then I will right click you back for plus 100.
He actually takes no damage.
No damage, 2 stout shields, even with the diminishing effect. With the stout shields and the passive, he's complete
I
fine.
still 75%, right?
Yeah.
Then twice, yeah.
They did the math.
He's killing his brothers now as well.
Oh no. Brimstroke says I'll take that.
Probably will try to steal that with Stroke of Fate. if-
Might probably look at these denies at least.
Yeah.
Too. Okay. What's down? So how's mid lane doing? SF versus Ember. SF's dying to pull ahead. It was pretty even, I think, a minute ago, and now SF level 2, about to be level 3
Yeah, I
raises.
mean, it's hard for the Ember now, isn't it, when the SF gets in the...
Yeah, level 3 raises
Like,
you can.
How do you farm in this lane as Ember?
And SF has full mana, got a mango.
It's really hard.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
You gotta try
almost how you...
But his
Dodge
flank guard's
freezes.
gone.
He has haze though on top lane, so that will be good.
You play for runes. He's still half a level behind almost, but
Yeah, GPK, he's dominating this lane, right?
the Ember. Oh, sorry, you mean
Yeah.
SF. There,
GK.
yeah. But this is kind of what you'd expect. Like, SF can very quickly lose this advantage though with any rotation.
Yeah, the problem is on the off lane you have the Warlock, and from the safe lane rotating mid it's very difficult. So you can't really help that Ember, can you? Oh, maybe he can.
Dire's
Good
courier.
base.
Hey!
Oh,
Big
check the network right now. Easiest 175 of
Not
his
much
life.
good's happening
and
to
experience.
Radiant's bottom tower.
That's pretty good. He's 400 behind the GPK though. Still pretty bad.
Drain. Careful.
Bounties are about to spawn. Sunny will take this one. On the other side, Lil controls their bounty rune on bottom.
Vega got both.
Yeah,
3-1, not bad.
3-1.
What, 480?
Good.
I mean, no, you know, he spent a lot of time down here. Are you actually getting much done in it? Oh, he's going to go top now. I was going to say, because he's spending a lot of time around the centre. He can't do anything about the centre.
Yeah. So anything, I feel like he's got to rotate top sooner.
Sure, yeah.
Great blonde.
Oh,
There
first
we go.
blood actually. There we go.
Yeah.
This is what they
a
need.
good move, and
Yeah.
if anything could happen sooner, but they're making it now, and
I just have to say, JJ right here, sitting next to me. Oh, deny. Yeah.
Good work.
This young lad sitting next to me is controlling the camera on a Steam controller, guys, and is not missing kills. Just so you know. JJ, how do you feel about that?
Very good about myself.
Very good. You have the mic on, right?
Yeah.
Tell me, how do you feel when Chad spams 2 cores?
I just died.
I mean, Kuman, he's going to take a fair bit of
I'm so
damage. He's got
sad,
stick charge.
Oh, not as sad as this SF, because he's dead.
He needs to turn. I guess it was gonna be another.
And you still take it though, right? You gotta
Oh, no, you take definitely.
He's got spirit.
He can stun him. He can
He's
stun
got
him.
this. He's got this.
He's got him. He's got him. He's got him. He's got him.
Bam. So bad.
So bad, double kill.
So bad.
There we go.
He's got
Full
phase boost.
Base boost
boots.
time.
Yep.
This is when the fun begins.
Plus
Oh, there's a DD
money
bottom.
for like bracer
Oh,
too.
DD phase. Let's go.
Wait, why did he get 2 in stun though?
Huh?
Oh,
Why did he get 2 levels in stun?
maybe it scales very bad. Let's pick it up.
No, you don't go 2 in stun. You go 2 in spirits right now.
Did he get it to get that kill?
Maybe, but he was getting that kill
30
anyway.
damage.
He was getting that kill anyway.
Yeah, but he had stick, didn't he, on Grim, so he's worried. I don't know.
Yeah, I
So
guess.
bad taking
One
the
of those
observer board
damage.
money. I don't know if GPK like that.
He got the rune. It's a fair trade, you know?
They let him have the DD.
Oh, so GPK lost his brace on that courier that died. Would have lived if he had the bracer.
Yeah, definitely. He would have killed Coolman first.
I think his wand was also. Would he have a wand on the courier?
He probably does at 7 minutes.
I don't know if he was going wide. I just remember there was something else on there with the bracer.
He had full
Probably
back
does want
completed.
one. He probably,
Full
he
man.
probably wants one. Full man.
Going for the.
Oh,
he's going
okay,
for the
okay.
Greaves build.
Yeah. Farm nice with those arcanes. All the raises he wants.
Oh,
Oh,
some
okay.
raises.
That's a freebie.
Easiest kill of their lives.
Under attack.
And his courier is finally back.
Yeah.
Also, they have a lot of stacks here for the
Yeah,
SF
all
to come
the
back.
stacks. Look at this from his team.
Dyer's
That's
bottom
all
Bracer.
other
Yeah,
things, by the
Yes,
way.
it was a bracer and a full wand he lost on that courier.
Yep.
And he was doing well without them.
Yeah.
Now he's got them as well.
The only problem is taking these stacks is a feels bad man for Elder Titan who used them to get damage before. But it's alright.
Ungro's got a hook shot. Does he not want to dive for that?
I would dive.
Dyer's top
I
tower
would
is under
dive
attack.
so hard.
Dive it.
Dive him.
Why not kill him?
Wait.
Dive him.
That's a kill, isn't it? I guess he's
well,
worth
here
two
is
pieces
that
of hooks
set.
in.
You see that?
They're beating on Dyer's
he's dead.
top tower.
He's dead.
Yeah, he can shoot the stomp, but means he has to come back and raise the SF.
Yeah,
They did that.
they did die, but they didn't kill him.
Bottom tower.
He's running.
He's still got the hook shot. I think he's
So
still got the
dead.
hook shot. He's just got to line it up.
Nah, he's the creeps
no,
are
the
messing with
creeps,
him. Yeah.
Radiant's
Oh,
bottom
it's
tower
silent.
is
It'll
under
work.
attack.
High five him. High five him. Rude.
Yeah, that's so rude.
That was rude. They were
That's very
BMing with
rude.
the courier.
Yeah, Fishman
they
is
didn't
being-
even
yeah.
high five him.
Fishman is
Radiant's
also
bottom
so
tower has
nice,
fallen.
high-fiving his enemies, but they don't wanna. That's just rude.
Disappointed.
Were those cracks in Dyer's top
No
tower?
unkillable Centaur down bottom.
Do you like that he went Vanguard first?
On Centaur, yeah, definitely. I do. Usually you get that to just tank up.
Let's see how
And it helps you farm. That's the thing.
He kind of plays like how Axis play, where you always want to go Vanguard.
Now, the thing is, if you go for something like Dagger on Centaur, you just don't farm. You fall off so hard afterwards. You need that Vanguard.
If you have a terrible lane stage and you're behind, you might go Blink first, but
But it's not optimal. It's not what you want.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
GPK Dasha has that buckler and the headdress. So that mech that we talked about earlier is almost completed. 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
having a good game.
Yeah.
But not just him, Silent and the Jug, it's very even across the board.
Yeah, both of these teams scale really well into the mid game, so it's going to be a bloodbath, like just 2-3 minutes away from now.
And it's not like Silent's going for farming. He's got phase drums on
Yeah.
Jug. He's level 9. He's ready to fuck. Wants to find somewhere to use Omni Slash. He definitely is looking to contest boundary runes.
Once you get level 10s, you'll have boards on one side, you'll have golem on the other, and the mech on that central. Oh,
SM1
yeah.
got the right.
He's tried to pick up his life. Can someone teach me how to steal those runes?
Someone better help
failing
Dyer's
all
middle
the time.
tower.
No, seriously. I'm spamming so fast, but
You
I
use
saw
the
Envy.
auto clicker in the setting, where you hold down right click.
Oh, that's smart. I saw Envy training that before a game.
Envy.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
that's what he is now.
Yeah. Fishman. Oh, that was majestic. The Requiem and the Golem right on top of
But just
it.
for a shaman.
Yeah, but it looked nice.
They might get more with his haste.
And if you get a tower, it's great. Right?
He knows he's the trigger of that flame guard.
It looks so good, like he Requiems and instantly the Golem falls on it.
He might die
Okay.
here.
Yeah, he went forward. I'm trying to
split
also
up.
drag them back. Yeah, that
That's
saves
what
him.
actually.
It saved him.
Yeah.
Now they're looking to turn.
It's the game bloodbath we were talking about. Coming out of the clockwork, they want to taste this one. So can't get the hooks off because of the battery assault.
Oh, GPK with the raises.
GPK, and he turns on the Ember. Ember is shackled for a second.
He's getting a lot of raises on
Double
Kuman.
raise.
GPK on Kuman.
Nani versus the Jug. Jug has no business fighting this one. Just run away.
Got the triple raise, I think.
Yeah.
He did. GPK styling on him.
Okay. We were talking about who's the BP. I just put GPK up there with how well he's played.
Nice one.
He's looked very good.
So bad being impressive too.
Skill award. Easy
Nice.
75. Oh, he's killing Sven. They killed the Sven, man. This whole fight, they killed the Sven because of the fatal bombs. They were fighting so much. Sven dies in the end. Poor boy.
Team fight recap?
Team fight recap. Come on.
Where's the replay?
Oh, I'm not running off.
Look at that.
JJ.
Look at the damage from Warlock, man. 1000 damage. Fatal bonds. Good stuff. I was like, GPK, man, you're great, but just run. Your Sven's dying. Yeah, he styled on his Sven. Sadly.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. I mean, Jug versus Sven, I really dislike that for Jug overall, that matchup. Sven always has an edge.
But this Jug is well ahead of him.
Yeah, Jug is doing really well, definitely. And in this game overall, there's a lot of control for the Sven too, so looks good.
Goes both ways though. You have so much knockdown when you're out of this spin. So much.
Cool, man. He's completely fine here trying to get some farm and then Remnant away. He has one Remnant in the woods on top lane. He's gonna do just that and continues farming here the hard camp. Classic move. As his run, so they have run.
I think of the trap. Glider. Oh, hook shot out by the splitter.
Fishman is there though.
Fishman's in town.
Oh, Fishman!
Fishman! And the shackles. He's outdoing himself here, Fishman.
Yeah, but Warlock is the 4, right?
You get the 4 over
Warlock
5.
is the 4 now, so
Dire's
that's
top
actually good.
tower is under
What does the
attack.
Warlock have? Arcanes? I'm going straight into Axe. Where's the Midas, Lil?
He's got 1600 gold. I want to see that recipe bit.
Oh, I'd rather have the Midas for the levels as well.
Radiant
Mid.
structures
It's more for the
no
levels.
fortified.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, you're good. Alright.
surprised he actually went for Arcanes instead of the Midas on Warlock. But, alright. Agnes Refresh, I guess, is the game plan for him. He has the pop booster probably flying to him. Yeah.
Radiant's
Oh,
middle
okay.
tower could use some help.
Yeah, no Echo Saber, still 14 minutes in. Has Midas though. Facebook's pretty alright. He's fighting. Yeah, the way Winstrike has itemized though, two drums on Ember and Jug, they just want to fight all the time. So bad. Yeah.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Please, middle tower shouldn't have to take this.
Dongrata just obnoxious with his plays, keeping them occupied, not allowing Sven to farm around that triangle without being just poked and prodded all the time.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom.
Oh,
Look at this.
and the ward as
Yeah.
well. Can't get dewarded. Oh, Fishman? No, he doesn't have a second one. No.
If he pops his God Strength, I guess they go here. Oh, they go anyway.
That's a tanky target. Yeah, they keep kicking the target. The race is out. Two titles does come out with soul body. The golem's out as well. GPK starting to bash up. TP from the Sentinel. They've only lost.
Oh my god, the damage!
The
SF is dying! SF is dead!
Oh,
Damn!
fatal bonds on the ancient stack.
Oh, yikes. Oh no.
Damn, Winstrike.
Yeah, you wanna... This happens when you give a team Grimstroke plus Warlock.
Yeah.
Pretty much. They changed every single stack there, every single Ancient with the SF, and they just went ham on the Ancients. Healing the Ancients, farming them, and also the SF in the process. Feels pretty good.
And the mega value.
Yeah, mega value indeed. Sunny, this whole time, he's not finding places to farm. They're playing really aggressively on the side of Winstrike.
Oh, I'm farming golem though.
Oh, come on.
He's got it.
I'm also.
Got him. Easy.
100.
100 bucks for Sven.
A lot of pings on him.
I guess worried the clockwork is gonna fall off soon.
Yeah, he's getting the vessel. He has the vessel. Good for playing the match. He's having a decent game
Well, they're going to try and hook him.
overall.
They got a hook shot.
Hello?
He's dead.
He is in a lot of trouble.
There you go.
Oh,
Not dead.
GPK is going to try and turn. Get the hex out. Server wants to drop. The jump forward. Another raise down.
Can they take
Keep
it
it
down?
at distance.
Yeah.
Kuben's got the kill after Sven. Shackles are out. GPK's got the raises back up. There's one. That'll do it. We'll get no fear. Two dying.
But they did get the Sven in the end, so. They lose their position 5 and clockwork, but they take down the Sven, which is pretty good for them. Slowing that Sven down even further. And that Sven is the true carry of Vega. It's not this SF that has greaves, right? You really want Sven to accelerate with his farming, but he isn't able to do that.
Can someone check chat if everything's fine? I'm just worried that something is wrong.
There's it.
I'll check
No, it's all good.
I'll open the chat.
Spot the error.
What the
Spot
arrow
the
chat.
I want to say hi to chat anyway.
Quick, everyone. Everyone spam. Everyone spam muted.
Helicopter is coming for us all. What's the helicopter?
Helicopter?
Detours. Detours.
Helicopter is back. Get to the chopper. Oh, there's
JJ,
the sound.
the
Oh,
helicopter sound.
is it your again? Your sound?
JJ.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me see.
Take the sound.
JJ, fix the sound.
RIP headphone users. God's mic died, help. God's mic against sound drip. What face, help. Is it mine maybe?
Maybe I fixed it.
JJ.
I was leaning back.
Cat in the studio, tech fix sound. Stop sucking the microphone. Get to the chopper.
Oh, he gets the hook shot. He's in. He's caught from that GPK. GPK's gonna get out with the stampede. Forward, the who's not, they've got the control with the splitter, starts with the blade fury, will find the shaman. But in they go, Vega running them down. They're found too. Kuman's got to be careful, never side of fish, but the stun's out. Kuman's held down, they're bursting through him. They found a third silence on the retreat. Healing ward is out and down, but he gets nuked out by Fishman. They've got the hex on the golem. They can find Lil as well. Vega, they're out forward, jump forward, the stun from Last Hero will miss. But Johnny closes in. It's a team-wide Vega Squadron.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Getting every single one of them.
Radiant's
This
middle
mid game
tower
is
could use
brutal.
help.
Constant fighting.
Yeah.
Constant action.
So much fun as well. Both of these teams having these have these very big power spikes in the mid game.
Oh,
They're throwing it. They're not done.
the clock, he was trying to change it, but Johnny was so low.
Yeah, they are low still, but it doesn't matter.
They have to control the burst. That's a 6th kill in a row. Serpent was dropped for what?
Radiant's middle tower.
For the
Weren't
tower.
needed for that.
For tier 1, yeah.
For the tier 1.
I
Yeah.
would put
Yeah.
a tier 1 on 10 HP.
What do you mean for what? The easiest 10 HP of his life.
Yeah, he's asking for what? Like
Yeah.
the play-by-play caster does. You ask
Yeah.
questions if you co-cast.
Yeah, I'll help you.
You'll
Being a good
answer.
co-caster.
I'll explain these delicate things of those to you.
That was some good professional
worry.
casting. Well done.
Radiant's middle tower is under
let me do that.
attack.
Maybe your ears are broke.
Yeah, I think maybe
Should be fine
the
right now.
connection's just
Can we
a
test
bit
all
finicky.
3 microphones? Can we test everyone's mic?
We are testing.
We
I
are?
guess.
Yeah.
He's listening.
I can hear all of us. Yeah, it's all good.
Twitch chat is debating you.
I'll take that as tribute.
I'm trying to control with this team controller, but you're not letting, I guess. I don't know. Nah, man, I suck at it. I don't know how. Oh. Oh, I'm following Sunny.
Click on side.
Wait.
Yeah, click him.
Click him.
What's
There.
Ooh. There's a fight top.
Top.
Don't troll me, man. It's
Jumping
not
game.
easy.
Took a jug top.
Sven using his ulti to far. Yeah.
Yep, big stat.
Let's see. Let's check
What?
Jugs on top.
Dire have fortified their
The
structures.
tier 2. Damn, I'm good with this team.
Nothing to stop the Blade Fury TP out here.
Yeah. Farm. There is Grimstroke around though.
Oh yeah.
Dire's top
Lil's
tower
nearly
is
got his
under
axe.
attack.
What's the control for Grimstroke?
Yeah.
Ah, start. Ah, okay.
Not
the
much
game?
good's
Yeah,
happening
that's
to
what I was
Radiant's
thinking.
bottom tower.
On the bottom lane
Dire's
though,
top
they are
tower has
porting with this
fallen.
game, so let's
Right,
follow.
There's a
Guess
fight.
Radiant
Let's follow
fortified their
No Fear.
2-2
structure.
tower.
We will go into the fight. Maybe follow
Radiant's
Non
bottom
Grata
tower is
instead.
under attack.
Why are you hovering over the magic wand?
Let's look at Non Grata. Might be the one that hooks in. Nope.
They've
He's
already
hiding
backed
in the
off.
trees.
Send TP top. They're not looking to push.
Yeah, but there is this smoke coming from No Fear.
It's got BKB now, though, so it's a hard kill.
At the same time, let's check what Dire is doing. They're not smoking up. Farming Sven. Has BKB Echo Saber.
Hello.
Hello, Sheath.
We've got a new observer. Steve, yep.
Yeah. No Fear probably gonna use that smoke to avoid something. Not just chilling about this bounty rune. Game did slow down very well right now. Pretty hard. They are pushing the matter around this tier 1 on the bottom lane. But on the top lane, there's still the Juggernaut, I guess. And there is
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't
TPK
have to take this
forcing him out.
abuse.
Get out of my lane. On the bottom lane, though, Other Titan is put.
With the
No
ultimate.
T-Force.
That's the combo. Lil, is he getting out of here? He is
Nope.
not. They've got a Yule set to the immediate stop. The Winstrike trying to push to the bottom.
And they got him.
If they don't get destroyed by the fatal bonds, double fatal bonds combo, it seems like Vega don't have too many problems.
Yeah, I mean, Vega just got so many stuns. So,
Yeah. They just, if they get on top of these supports, they just
Yeah.
melt. Warlock Grim have to be so careful with their position.
Yeah, the BKB is up on the Sven as well. So with everything they've got very easily through. Juggernaut. We'll see.
Oh, DPK is dead.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Tito. JJ.
Jugger.
They ganked him mid.
JJ.
It was the Omni Slash.
So bad.
Oh, they want to get this kill. He slept up, but no follow-up, it looks like.
Can he escape?
Back down,
it
bottom
looks like
shrine. Clockwork.
He's trying to ward. He's going for it. He needs so bad to help out. So bad he's going to help.
Got one.
Who's gone? Last turret. Stun follow up. They've killed Silent for that one.
Yeah.
So bad. Giving his
Grata
life.
running away, cool man as well.
Oh, sorry, Fishman. Fishman giving his life.
Looks like a dead Grimsword too.
Yeah, there's none.
Well, they're just
Yeah,
killing
there's
people
back coming
all
back.
over the map now.
Oh, the rock is there, but is it enough?
Yeah.
It looks like it is.
Even with 10 is
There's
last
a
year.
BKB.
Hey, Jip,
Last year it gets
he's
the
still
kill.
alive.
BKB TP out. Last year.
Oh my god, he almost lived.
He almost
That was very
lived.
close.
Yeah, but the stun did survive. So bad. What are you doing here, sir?
In space.
Yeah, so
Well, a very action-heavy mid-game. It's probably one of our highest kill games yet.
so much fun too. As soon as they respawn, I will try to spot where it goes and tries kills. Yeah, he's top lane.
They don't have ultimates up. I don't know how much Winstrike went in necessarily.
Yeah, Warlock doesn't have the golem, right?
Yeah. And Jug used the Omni Slash, I believe, to kill SF.
Everyone is that on the side of Vega though. Just respawn now.
Yep.
Happening.
And
How do I move the mouse? Ah, okay. Ah, alright. Thumb trigger on the right.
big quick stuff.
Wait, no T-Tors allowed.
Fishman. Poor Fishman.
Poor Fishman. Clockwork gets him. And they get these 2 bounty runes on the top lane.
Pause.
Yeah, he's going to have that blade mail now. Has enough gold. Let's... On bottom lane, who's there? There's the Sven. So the Sven should be able to just take down these bottom 2 bounty runes.
Hello.
Hello, she. I'm back.
Thank you. Just in time for pause.
Do you want to try out the Steam controller, maybe?
During the pause, sure. The
There we
pause is
go.
over. All right, let me see. How do you move left and right?
With the analog stick.
Ah.
Yeah. You move the mouse with this.
Yeah.
Heroes are here behind you.
Yeah.
And then you press one of these. Oh no,
No.
what are you doing? Kills, that's
Oh
weird.
Don't
no.
worry, I got net worth again.
No, not that one. The one.
Oh, that's a button.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
button.
jeez.
That one plus, yeah.
What's the 5th hero?
Start. Start is the first hero.
Start is the first
Yeah.
hero, and then Y is the second one? Yeah. And that's the other side.
The other side is Radiant.
Alright,
It's not that complicated, but you
So
need to get used to it.
let's say I'm here.
Yeah.
How do I get to the bottom lane without having to jump?
Press
Just jump
A.
to Sven. Jump to Sven.
But if I what if I don't want to go via a hero?
Just
well,
scroll.
you don't
Scroll.
go. You don't
Yeah.
go.
Well, why would you want to show it?
I don't know.
go
Maybe
there.
a lane is pushing in with just creeps.
Good edge, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my God, you're ruining it. Stop it.
Did I just unpause?
Yeah,
Yeah, you on pause. You
Gee.
on game, Sheaver.
No, I think I had it. I moved like with this.
But I'm worth so much more.
Right. Amazing camera work so far.
We're looking for the turtle
Playoffs
and
of
the
the TI
jungle.
qualifier.
All right, let's see. So that is if we want to go to Ember Spirit. I don't know.
Oh, that's Warlock. Close enough. There we
There's
go.
Ember.
Yeah. Nice.
Just used to be competing, eh?
How's the Spencer, I think? Sorry, you're wrong.
Nice.
Wow.
He
He's more
doesn't like
bounty.
bounty runes. He doesn't like gold.
He wants to Midas, but there's nothing to Midas.
Oh shit! I'm a buyback status. Please hold.
We're on Midas watch.
Or Midas watch. Come on, Danny.
No, he's going to fight the clock. He's
keeping
porting
in?
straight into him. Yeah. There we go. The clock has been relaxed. Sven is going cap on him, but there's battery assault following him down.
Not doing much damage.
Yeah, and maybe he can actually.
Fuck his time.
He's so
Very
tanky.
tanky.
I didn't want to go spring.
But Clock didn't want a hook hide. No. Did he have a hook shot? Guess he did.
No,
Alright.
Line up and Roche is up.
Yep. Now
You have
Sven still
God's
has
Friend,
ult.
yeah?
he did not have hook shot.
He did not have it. Yeah, that makes sense. He could have hooked a couple of times. He had it. So you can go into the pit, but you're playing
Radiant's
versus
top
Warlock
tower
and
has looked
Grimstroke,
better.
so you don't want to, I guess. It is very spooky.
Rather get map control. Looks like there's a fight. Grimstroke.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under
Okay.
attack. Dire's bottom tower
Then gets
needs
the
some
Grim.
help.
At the same time, Fishman is
Looks like Dire fortified
low,
construction.
but he should live.
Radiant's top tower
They
has
might
fallen.
go into the pit with that.
Dire's
build the
bottom
God Thing for a
tower
little
is
bit
under
longer.
attack. Radiant's
I
middle
think you're fine
Like
if you're
it.
Rinse, like you're just waiting until everyone is
Radiant
up so that you can
structures
fight
have
around the
been
pit.
snow
Yeah, as long
fortified.
as
There's
Vega
Aghanim.
aren't getting rogue.
Agony from Warlock completed. Oh, the hook shot is there, and that's one dead fish.
I mean, a fisherman was hanging around super low.
It's something that I noticed Vega do a lot, like when
Dire's
they're
bottom tower
50,
needs some
40%
help.
HP, they don't go back ever.
Radiant's top tower
And also they
deserves
don't have
justice.
any recharge.
But it also feels like their supports, even when they're winning, seem to die a lot, but it's always like to save teammates.
Yeah, that's
It's like, okay, this Fishman is dead again, or So Bad is dead again, but oh, it's only that one hero.
yeah, it's just
both
Fishman
in
or
that
so
one?
bad.
I'm trying.
So yeah.
Where
How
do
does
we
she? How is she showing Sven but without the items? That's what.
Yeah, click on Sven. Yeah.
There we go. It's all good. It's all good, JJ. We got this. We don't need you.
go?
Got our
How
own
can I get
team
rid of
force.
the? Oh wait, look. Look like they're gonna smoke.
Yep.
Smoke it.
They are stacking up quite hard, so the smoke is inevitable, I think, here. Let's see. Nope. It's like not. Runes are spawning in 1 minute.
Can coming out too.
Dire bottom jungle.
Where'd the network go? God.
This is a smoke.
There's the smoke. They're smoking behind last hero, but this is so obvious. But they can just go into the pit and pop the God's Strength, I guess.
They have submodes too.
Yeah. The only problem is if you do that, they can easily win the
Radiant
fight
can.
versus
Yeah,
you
you got
after.
scammed as well. Just straight over it.
Oh, everyone is porting in. Power Rangers assemble.
Right, you second that rock play.
Oh,
Vega's trying to fight. They're gonna drop the server forward, takes that as well, but immediately the one shaman Splitter is huge
He didn't get the rock off.
from Sobad down the midst of all of them. They'll run down Silence. So if you use the Blade Fury, they have to use sense of control. In they go, Sobad looking for the timing. The man to dodge off the stun of Sven is there. So Silence can back off and now go back in with the healing ward. Kuman just falls for the remnants. They've killed off Sobad. Turning though with the Sven. Last hero comes back to the descent with a 2-man who locks them down. Silent with the Blade Fury still trying to fight. They got the right clicks to kill it off. GPK still alive. Needs a raise or two to do this to change out as well. Kuman needs help. He needs it now or they'll die for each other. Kuman and GPK both dying at the same time. Silent will manage to walk away.
That healing wall was just sitting there the entire time untouched, like on that little ramp, and
So bad bought back for that fight. He popped the smoke to try and get there fast enough, but failed to do so.
tense fight. That was before the batting range, and now it looks like all 3 or 4 batting rings will go Vega's way.
One bounty room probably picked up by Clockwork on that top lane.
Yeah.
Jackpot!
Overall, that new fight.
I'll come back in a second.
Oh, JJ, wanna take over or maybe?
I'll take over after this one.
Camera work.
Oh, there we go.
Come on, D-jump, bro.
Still have the Warlock offering.
Yeah, they still have it. They didn't even use it.
I don't know if they want to now. They've already lost one.
Oh. What are you doing with the television?
Calm down. Not the end of the world.
Jog has that Basher and Mjolnir complete. Very well farmed. Where's the network? How do I get network? How do I get network, JJ? What did I say?
But this trigger. And then trigger Y.
Trigger.
The right trigger and Y.
Oh, alright, there we go.
Don't worry, JJ, got you.
We're doing it.
Level 20 Warlock Golem on death.
What?
Yeah, I just moved the mouse away.
You move the mouse after behind the space hub.
Jog is taking rush.
Good on Sven now. Oh, that'll help against the Manta Jug.
Versus Ember it will though. Ember right now has what? Ember has BKB, so after the BKB it can help out, I guess. Ember and Smoke got together with no fear. The best position for them, but Vega, they aren't really looking good. Fight it seems.
Yeah, they scanning now, but it feels like
too late,
they're...
right?
Yeah, not in for this.
Yeah, he's
Unless they
forcing
have
it.
some BT. I mean, BT to stall.
They are trying
go
to
in.
wrap around, yeah.
Really, must be really low buff now.
Yeah, they're gonna get it.
They got to sleep. I think they saw how low it was too.
Yeah, but can they do anything about it? They can fight that, perhaps, but it's so difficult. Perk is in.
We'll call the fishman.
They're just letting him
Fish
die.
is dead.
They don't want to fight into Winstrike now that they have Aegis.
Got the Aegis, let's see. Aegis is on Ember Spirit.
Dyer's middle tower is
Silence should be the one. No. Who has the cheese? Oh, was there cheese?
That's so fresh, right?
Was that first rush? 33 minutes in? Yeah, it was. Pretty good.
Dyer's no fortified those structures.
As long as Warlock doesn't access the hole. He bought the Blade Dagger, Mallow.
Dyer's middle
That's a
tower
very
just went down.
peculiar item choice, but he's been dying without being able to use his stuff. So,
Silent. Walked in. What? He instantly died.
he didn't have mages.
He's walked up high ground and died.
You don't do
Golems are
that.
dead as well. Oh no, Winstrike, what was that?
You know, Rata should be out. But
They cancel this TP. Vega's going to find no fear as well.
My people.
Oh,
down here.
no, I mean, they get Roche, they get Aegis, they push high ground, Jug runs in and he just dies at the front.
And BKB on...
And he's got no buyback, it's a minute without Jug.
I imagine they intended to give Jug the Aegis. It was just one of those panic moments where they just wanted to make sure somebody picked it up.
Where did Radiant's middle tower
very
go?
That's costly.
The voice
Water
hasn't
down.
dropped
Tower is under attack.
too. You have no back.
Slide their
You can defend it. You have Fatal Bonds and Sleight of Fist that work all together, but that's it.
Oh no, that jug there, it just cost them a set of racks. That's not how it's gonna go.
Woman has no BKB, he should be careful.
Well, look at that. Racks up now, Vega Squadron. They take the middle lane
And they get out easily.
against a team that just got Aegis and still has it. But they couldn't stop anything or turn around.
Look at this Centaur with Heart of the Rat, man.
5K.
That's some insane
5K
HP. 5k HP. You just want to Fatal Bond everyone to him and attack the
Oh, that
Centaur.
is true. Yeah, it could work against the team
That's it.
with the fatal
Yeah, he
bonds.
needs, I feel like you need someone to get rid of that fatal bond.
Yeah. Buy Yules for yourself or
Yules,
something.
Lotus.
Some of his teammates can get rid of the fatal bonds, but
Yeah.
not all.
They are pinging these guys.
Fishman has some big plans for his next item.
What's he got?
He's got a lot of
Ward.
important things stacked up.
Many wards.
Yeah.
many wards.
Many wards.
He knows his role. Got this Sage somewhere, but doesn't feel like they can do a whole lot with it.
It's looking spicy. Come on, that's when the
Maybe when the Mayana's gone, but
So you guys said this was the highest skill game ever, and then I come here, and I see a switch fight which is pretty intense, but it's a bit calmed down now. I'm gonna take over for you.
Take over Sheaves.
I mean, not that calm.
All the T-Tours you can tweet at Sheaver.
Yeah, it's me anyway, so go for it.
I'll tell you what it is. Wait.
You don't know my Twitter, I'm insulted.
I know it.
What is it then?
At Sheaver Gaming. Something.
Yeah,
Wait,
it is.
It
Well
is?
done.
there you go.
Dire's
At
bottom
Sheaver Gaming.
tower
If
is under
anything
attack.
happens, guys, remember. Or at Sir Action Slacks, as he has provided us with this Steam
Bottom
controller.
tower needs
At
some help. Dire's
Gaben.
bottom tower always
Gaben at valvesoftware.com.
Radiant's
At
top tower
Artifact.
has looked better. Radiant's
Tier
top
2 for
tower
tier 2?
has
I'm impressed the Steam controls we use to observe Dota games.
And they're working
What a-
really well. Like with some practice,
being
it's perfect.
kept
Oh yeah.
I observe better with this than with my mouse.
Dire's bottom tower is fallen.
I got the tier 3. Let's see. Oh! Look at the instant on Prada doing his best to keep two-man safe. Split us down on the two of them, but the Brew is dispensed. That was the BKB now turns. Hits on the Prada. The Golem is down onto the board of them. And they are melting at John Vega. They're falling low. Fishman's dead. They'll block this one as well. It'll be a buyback for non-Grada. Silent trying to retreat. GPK turning now with the Rangers. Silent will live.
Aegis is gone.
Be careful here. But the thing doesn't go back, so it doesn't look like they want to fight.
Yep.
They got the fatal bond on Centaur.
Yeah, 2 of them even.
They just melted. That Sven down. The problem with Sven is when hookshot connects on it.
Can you click the recap, Steve?
Okay, let me try. Quick. How do I click it?
With the left leg, that one.
No!
It's gone.
Click.
Tweet at Sheaver Gaming. Clockwork is making this Sven's life so difficult. He hooks him in and cogs him in, and once that happens, Sven doesn't want to pop his God Trent and ulti and BKB to kill the clock, not someone else.
Yeah, the net worth is not the
Radiant's
Y
middle
and right
tower
trigger,
could use some
just
help.
Y. You don't need the right
Really? Just
trigger.
one?
Yeah, how can I zoom out, JJ?
Wow. It's like a chopper.
And we're going back in.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Is it still zoomed down a little bit?
Yeah, zoom
Yeah,
in,
it's
zoom in,
fine.
zoom in, zoom in.
Zoom in a bit.
No, just keep pressing it. Like it won't let you go further than.
Of course it will.
No, it won't. It won't.
Oh,
It won't let you go get further than default.
This is not default.
This is default. This is absolute.
No.
Yes, it is. No, that is like how you play Dota. That is the zoom that you play Dota.
This is the zoomed in part.
Yeah, that's as far as you can go. And that's what I'm saying. You can't go further in than default. But obviously you can in a game when you're like doing the weird thing, but not in, like with your observer settings. They limit it.
What's happening here? Is this a smoke?
They want to go catch him. Warlock's still no rock for a little bit, so perhaps the timing they're aware of, but I don't think there's a lot of time.
Oh!
Blaster is so tanky with that heart, he can just run in.
Always.
Oh,
Is there anything else? There's the follow-up. Don't grab it. Just come over the hook shot and keep 2-man safe. That gives the chance to get GPK. We get the spot. Building the Requiem. Just getting hit by the Chaos offering. Now drop it out. You'll stop Silence. Silence still able to get the Omni-Slash shot. It's bouncing around the illusions. Back towards Last Hero. Last Hero still got about 3.5 HP. Jump back in. Fishman gets the Hex off. It's going to be 2 buybacks from Winstrike to try and keep this fight going. If Silence in trouble, does turn with the bash. He's keeping himself out of range, but there's the Hex. The raises. GPK's got the down to Silence there. Silence gone without buyback available. Maybe even more Lil. Turn with the Shadow Word. D-Man upset. So 2 dead on Vega without buyback, but Winstrike obviously being down their carry. Silence gone.
they play so well around protecting SF there. They make sure that they can disable the Jug, because you can't BKB wreck him when the Jug's hitting him, but they hex the Jug, they control him. And luckily for SF, the Omni-Slash didn't chase him after the Manta style. Bit of an even fight. Jug dead, but they lose a few heroes on the Vega side too.
See if they can get. What is that DD rune going to? Going to Kuman. Kuman with the DD rune. Very nice.
Hello, I'm talking for JJ so that he can hear the microphone.
Hey, what's up, JJ?
I can get a different microphone for you. The one upstairs is the one. I know, but then you can sit on the couch with that one, and Lizard can sit in the middle with the different one. Is that the way it is? Yeah, dude, the microphone that I have is really good.
No, it's not.
It's upstairs in the box. It's one of these. Upstairs in the box. It's the only one with the It's the only one with the skin-colored cable. It's really a thin cable. Yes, that box. I'm sure everybody has a box like that in their house somewhere with full of cables.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely. Filled with cables that I'll never use.
Well, apparently we've been using a couple of those, so getting there.
Jug's only 5 health, so 10 health.
Yeah, but he's a Jug. 600 health.
I mean, the Jug as a hero is pretty boring.
Yeah.
It's pretty like.
What do you mean, man? You're a Juggernaut.
Boom! There it
Clockwork.
goes.
Rocket Lair through sight. Yeah. Magic community for chaotic offering golems. That's pretty sick.
And he's got that.
He's almost got refresher too, right?
Yeah.
He's getting closer.
Very close, about 500 off.
A couple of times they killed him before he managed to drop anything.
But
Hopefully.
why magic community? Sven kills them pretty
Who's got
fast, right?
Like this isn't correct from him though.
Why? What you done?
He just sold Arcane Boots. He's gonna have to carry some angles, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have the mana to do both.
375, 500. He does though, right? With dragons?
It doesn't have mana for double fatal bonds.
Yeah, double
he
fatal
can do
bonds,
double
yeah.
rock, but he can't do double bonds without waiting a bit.
Yeah, isn't great.
He also does not have buyback.
He needs some angles. That's it.
Yeah, it's a man.
Wind lace and smoke.
Well, his teammates got arcanes, right? No fear.
I mean,
You can't coordinate the arcanes in a hectic team.
I mean, these are professional players.
they
man.
can. Like they can coordinate feeding mangoes, but
Nobody has arcane.
oh,
Then
there
that's
we go. Drop them. Refresher. Drop them again.
Incredible there. Second one drops down. Is it going to be enough? Johnny starts punch through them. They look for Kuman. Kuman wants the BKB. Johnny getting low, but he's seeing them back up. The Goblin's dying. is out. GPK with the raises is 2 dead on Winstrike. And that was the goals used. He may get last hero. No, pulling
blinks
out. He's
out.
going to heal back up with the heart to ask.
The stun is there on the jug, so he shouldn't be able to move. Yeah, he's asleep. And yeah, they used all the golems.
That was all the
pressure as well.
golems.
Yeah, only
And still lose the team fight.
Go time for Vega.
Yeah.
the way Vega plays
the
these team fights,
golems.
it's crazy. It's crazy good, really. It's not only the heroes, the way they play around all their spells. I'm impressed. And now Rosh is up,
I'll
they
find
can
it.
go straight into the pit. Not being afraid of golems. Ember can always delay it a bit, I guess.
They just don't have the damage without the rocks or the flash to be contested though. But Ember's gonna go push up bottom. Looks like instead. Boundary rings are up. Silent. Be careful. Okay.
Fine. Game to win.
Didn't he have a DK before? Or did he just never have it?
Jug?
On jug, guys.
No.
That Rosh is that the
Too late.
there's ages and trees.
Second.
Yeah,
All
second.
right. This was around 33.
Very late Rosh found so well in this game.
Okay, Centro's got Lotus Orb now, so can get rid of that Fatal Bond.
That's so important. Like he's literally killing them with the
He's
fatal
doing so
bonds,
much
yeah.
damage to his team.
But then again,
And he's full of 5.
this position 4 is great. Usually when he has these items that he's got, but they do have strength to deal with the golems. He much cleaves right through them. So it's not like they're some invincible golems that you have to wait out until they die. Like in one of the Epicenter games. If you remember those 7 golems, it's insane.
Yeah, the most golems I've seen.
Was it the PUBG game where the golems got like an ultra
Lanham.
kill?
There's Lanham.
Yeah, it was big stick Lanham.
Big, yeah. Lanham did it.
Had a lot of these game scenarios here so far today.
Yep.
Vega break through the base.
Trying to take it away at the sense. Last era. Stand and hit the rack.
Center is the high ground.
I mean, they're going on the back. The racks are just dying here to this foot. Last year has already started to play into them. We've already got that Hex disable on. Brother's got to buy back. BKB popped by Johnny. Golem's already down to half health. Johnny's starting coming out. It's BK falling low. They get GPK the one. The second critical dropped down. They're looking for Johnny. Johnny's still alive. Can he survive? He's surrounded. He's trapped. He'll finally fall. There'll be a buyback from Silent, but Kuman is dead without buyback. They've got the setup on the clock. Brother didn't buy back from this one, and he's dead again. 2 calls now on Winstrike, dead without buyback. Johnny gets the stun out on speed, no fear. Grimstroke will chase him up to the high ground.
Clean him
3
up.
dead without buyback. This should be Vega coming very close to cleaning up at least a second set of racks. Maybe even more.
This is strong
This is
right
going
here.
for the game. There's no buybacks on the 3 dead. As Vega finally he'll buyback, but he has no rocks left to drop. As Vega Squadron looking to be on the edge of securing yet another game win.
Vega,
And what's been a continually impressive run in the CIS qualifiers, of course. That's to 3 to start this series off. To take game 1. We'll try and jump in for a final hurrah, but there's no stopping the
got
push.
the goal of that, but it won't help them. The throne has fallen and they got game.
Vega
And
Squadron.
man,
Vega Squadron.
what passion as well. Like this whole game wasn't easy at all. They won versus Grimstroke, Ember, Warlock. That combination is insane.
It was a solid draft from
Yeah.
Winstrike. And I mean,
Yeah.
you're looking at the draft, you do feel like, damn, it's maybe, obviously they try something a little different with the offlane clock.
Yeah.
Not something you see all
He
the
did
time.
a lot though.
But he did still
Yeah.
Dire team's turn to ban. Radiant team ban.
Oh.
Very diplomatic.
Do you think
Very
they could
You
have
should be a
won?
politician, man.
Do you think they could have won?
Dire team's turn to pick.
Okay.
Of course he didn't. He won the qualifier for TI. Now he's just chilling. You
Of
know,
course, he's on
he's
See,
holiday.
he's on,
playing
he's on
those-
some island somewhere.
Yeah,
no?
some islands,
He's in Hawaii.
Maldives, right? Some water villa.
He's spending those TI winnings already, you know.
You haven't won anything yet, though.
Are you like, are you taking a break, a holiday, or whatever?
Radiant team
Yeah,
ban.
so we're kind of chilling right now.
Radiant team's turn to
No.
pick. Dot
So nice.
And you're
Have you been
ditching them all to cast with
Yeah.
us.
Slop.
Have you
love
been
it.
watching this series?
We are his friends. What do you
Radiant
mean?
team's turn to ban.
What?
Dire team's turn to ban.
What can you tell us about Vega Squadron? Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
But it like took them only 3 months to get good. You guys were together for like 2 years before it.
Whoa, what a whoa, Liz.
I'm just kidding. You
He was
guys
like
are amazing.
myself.
You qualified for TI, man. These guys
Yeah.
didn't yet, so no. Anyway, they opened up with Omni-Knight and Stark. Do you think that this combination is very strong? At least.
I mean, we got VP'd by it. Definitely think it's strong. I think there are ways to work around. You're very low on lockdown.
Radiant team's turn to ban.
And Slark needs to hit a lot to get damage out. There are some issues with
Don't give away too much. Don't worry. We don't have to talk way too
can't
much.
say too much.
Just be
Yeah.
ambiguous like that. There are some things that you can do about
Well,
it. Blah blah blah.
The question is then, because how much of the current
10 seconds
meta that we're
remaining.
seeing right now is that an actual meta that will be shown at TI? It's
Oh,
it's
we
gonna
don't,
be
we
very
don't, we
different,
don't
right?
know how much of a patch we're going to get. We're not going to get a big patch. We're probably going to get a small patch, aren't we? Not
Sure.
so, there'll be little changes, but there's not going to be anything extreme. So,
I'm down for a total.
7.0
look,
again.
I mean, I think it's going to be probably very. That's what I'm expecting. And either way, we're kind of preparing for.
Yeah.
Radiant
So which
team's turn to
Who do
pick.
you like better of the current two teams?
I think if we're playing, we'd be more happy. It's like more similar to our. And I'm a one hero player. I play Scrum.
I
We
mean,
got
it's
that
a
out
fun
of the way.
hero.
What do you think about Fishman and So Bad?
Fishman's a legend. I've been seeing this guy in pubs for forever. He used to play a lot of Bane.
10 seconds
oh, yeah,
remaining.
Yeah.
he played some Bane here. Yeah, he
his
did. It
Bane's
was
real
good. His Bane
Yeah,
was
it's real
good,
good.
yeah.
5 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
and I forced him off 5 a few times, and he had to go mid. And he also plays a legendary Necrophos.
Oh, really?
Legendary Necrophos. That does
Okay.
not sound very good.
He'll
Yeah.
run in and die for his boys. And that's all I want for my Necrophos.
Legendary.
Legendary, yeah. Like, I can't even recognize most of these players from
Doorbell.
the pubs. That's someone's at the door. So
Oh, delivery.
delivery
Delivery.
Delivery
Dire
anyway.
team's turn to
Delivery.
Fog this year.
Fog this Lena Grimstroke. There we go. Some double Laguna blading. Beautiful action. Is it a bit of an early Lena pick in it? I mean, or does it not really matter if you.
I mean, it is very early,
Yeah.
but then
You
again,
cool with that?
I mean, what's good on mid versus Lena? Does anything crush her badly?
I think the thing is, it's
10
played as
seconds
a 4.
remaining.
Yeah,
That's true.
You
Yeah, it
can.
could be 4, yeah.
it's good with Centaur as well.
Or it could be a
5 seconds
Fishman
remaining.
Lena.
Fishman position 5
Fishman.
Lina.
I want to see some Fishman Lina. Yeah.
I'd rather see so bad Lina.
Okay.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
It's
That
actually
was-
pretty good against Omni now as well. It's like old Omni
Yeah.
Knight with Repel, you know, pretty good against Magic. But now he doesn't really have a real. Having high Magic burst is a past that hero. Clark too. I think it's
We're going
10
ham on
seconds
this
remaining.
nachos, man.
Like great.
Rubik though. Rubik's
5 seconds
Dyer's are
remaining.
healthy.
Turn to pick.
Very healthy.
Juggernaut.
You have another bag in, right?
Jug once
do.
again. And a fair bit of Juggernaut as always.
Jug
The hero
Grimstroke.
that never goes away. Always in the mix.
Come
Yeah,
on,
it's
that's
a nice
from the
mix
air.
of magic
Come
and
on, that's
physical
from the
damage.
air.
Again really good Omni.
10 seconds remaining.
If Omni is offlane, right? If it's 3.
I mean,
CIS,
regardless,
5
right? When you're in
seconds
the game,
remaining.
like you want to be able
Later
to. Yeah, exactly. Like both good in the lane and later. I think the lane is a bit rough. If you have enough damage to be able to. But yeah, I think more so for the game.
We'll see Winstrike now. What they're gonna want. We'll see if they do sort of reveal which role that Omni's going into, as you would imagine now. See if it's either going to be the 3 or the 5 that they grab here. Probably want to save their mid till late. Unless they do expect the Lina is definitely
Radiant
mid.
team ban.
Want to pick up a counter to that. So they'll grab the off lane, so yeah, 5 Omni confirmed. Axe the hard lane, and leaving that mid till last.
I don't know though. Omni plus Spark.
What's wrong with that?
It's
Is it
great.
what is
No,
it
it's
in the
great.
lane?
I'm talking about the lane.
Yeah, in the lane.
Versus-
Yeah.
Oh,
Versus what's going to be either Centaur plus Lina or Winstrike plus.
10 seconds
Yeah, but
remaining.
You're probably gonna have a try then, right? Because
You can try then.
Axe is gonna be on his own, or is that
5
just bad
seconds
try then? Or
remaining.
if you do Slark at Omni,
Dire
Or
with
you
team's
can let
ban.
the axe creep skip. That's
okay,
also
yeah.
right.
I
Or you
think
can do axe safe lane.
if they do end
Sure.
up creep skipping the axe, they could. VP did this stuff. They chase the.
Mhm.
With like Slark and Rubik. And the Omni takes the lane.
Yep.
It's absolutely. I wonder if they end up doing.
10 seconds remaining.
But I've only seen Ramses do it. Because you kind of sack your farm.
5 seconds
You
remaining.
gotta be comfortable.
What about Trilane versus Slark?
It's viable too. It's accents.
It's not really that great in the Trilanes, right? Early on. If you have these strong hitters versus.
What would you try then though? The job.
I don't like the Trilane. Hypothetically speaking. On Vega, what's
I mean, I
with
think
Trilane?
it's. I mean, probably the jug, but I think like you picked Lina Grimstroke. You kind of want to play two.
Yeah. Lina is just so strong in the duels.
But Lina can also still be mid.
It's good.
They have last pick though, so I would be surprised if they last pick. I mean, it's viable, but most likely I think it's gonna be
Dire team's turn to pick.
Lina or.
Yeah, Winstrike's still banning up. Well, I guess Lesh could have been either role as well, but
Yeah, but
almost
if you're banning
expecting
Lesh, you're
banning the
expecting
mids.
it mid,
yeah. I see what Winstrike want to take to that middle lane. What are they gonna throw?
Quake for
in?
Storm.
Storm is banned.
10 seconds
Oh, she got in that
remaining.
middle lane. They're pretty hot. Oh, yeah, Ember's the band there. Ember out
5
themselves.
seconds
A hero that we
remaining.
haven't seen a lot today. No, he's banned out. Never mind.
What about a bit of push, bit of tower hitting? Like, do you want to play like Death Prophet or something in there? You know, some
DK.
Could be
DP on.
alright.
And usually plays like kind of carry type hero, like heroes at scale. Quap
Sure,
Storm.
yeah.
A lot of his heroes are.
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, the Quap as well gone. Yeah.
Pop Storm.
Radiant
Yeah,
so
team's
far.
turn to pick.
What's he?
I rolled Conker.
Kunkka. Okay.
How does Kunkka do first?
Insta
Kunkka's
fish.
fine.
Oh, Necro.
Is this?
It's Fishman Necro, dude.
Oh, so
Not
close.
Fishman.
We were so close.
That would have been really
Yeah.
good for the story for sure.
But still, we're gonna get so bad
It's looking
Lina. That's
spicy.
pretty
It's looking
exciting. I'm
spicy.
excited for a so bad Lina.
That would be cool.
Let's see what he can do on that one.
They lost only one game in the full qualifiers. Well, the regional ones, the open qualifiers, they did lose one series, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the question, though. Are we looking at a 2-0 here? I mean, what would you say?
I definitely like Vega.
Yeah?
I think if we were playing it, yeah.
Because like that Necro was picked, you know, very quickly after what they saw the Kunkka being grabbed for mid. Is that what?
10 seconds remaining.
Do you win the lane as a Necro against a Kunkka?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
I also think they probably had a pretty good idea.
My God.
Like thinking about zeros. So many of them were gone.
Yeah,
And they
for
assumed
sure,
they
yeah.
scrimmed each other for a while, so they know each other. Kind of probably had. I mean, I like that they have so much magic damage. It feels like the GA is like.
Yeah, that's very trash. Yeah, they're gonna be able to easily burst through that.
Come on,兄弟.
This Slark is very vulnerable. Yeah, if it gets caught by Laguna and a Reaper Scythe, they've got no save. And they've got heavily grace. I mean, it helps a bit of the regen, but chances are he's gonna get burst low enough that he's just gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
No, I don't want them.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a little risky for Scythe, especially if he wants to go for that sort of build. We're seeing Slarks go for the Midas into Diffusal. It's gonna mean that's a lot of his game. Well, looks for the first 20 minutes where he's be sitting on, you know, what, less than 1500 HP. So they've got to be careful at that point. They've got the rum's always nice, I suppose. To sort of give that 50% damage reduction. I think you get down on him, then it's going to protect him from a lot of the bursts. But now I'm interested to see some GPK and Necrophos.
Yeah, we haven't seen that, have we?
No, you know.
What do you think about the build on him? You gonna do some Radiance?
Yeah, what'd you do in Necro? Yeah, are you getting Greaves for your team? What are you doing?
I think it's hard to say. I think it depends on what type.
Come on, 兄弟.
I don't think they really need damage from Squad.
I don't think
With a
Just the same?
Heartstopper. Yeah, probably.
Does this not work at the moment, JJ?
Let's see.
I guess some Yules is pretty good versus Kunkka as well. And versus
good
the
against
Axe, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Have a
No,
look.
we'll see. I
So-
think it depends a lot on what type.
Yeah, okay, work.
If they play
In
more
the
the jug
lobby.
as a
He's in the
2.
lobby.
Me?
No, you, yeah.
No, sorry, Sheev's messing around. Sheev, get there.
I think Rubik could pop off though. I actually think it's a pretty good Rubik game. If you can get to somewhat decent timing.
Yeah, there's some great steals this game. I mean, it always feels good, playing Rubik against these supports like the Grim and especially Lina as well. Like, anything you grab from these is going to be brutal. And in the hands of Lil as well, you know, Lil, he's sort of he's the flashy one to watch out on Winstrike. He can pull out the big plays. Yeah, Lil definitely has a good setup to have a really good, impactful game. We'll see what Vega can do. They look pretty hot in game 1. We're close. Let's see if give us another close one and see how much So Bad's able to do on the Lina. Something that we do not to see every day in the support position. We don't get really well. We've seen a few mid Linas. Bring back the support Lina. Fun to watch. We'll see if Winstrike's able to get to those side lanes. They want already sort of making the switches. Non-Grotto's going to head up top. Silent is going to start down bottom with the 2 supports. So they can make sure that they can really bully that Centaur. I mean, this lane to the point where we're going to see Vega Squadron swap their lanes around. I mean, can the Centaur even stay down here against this tri-lane?
It's going to be very difficult for him.
Yeah.
It's not like, if it's on the off lane, he can at least creep skip.
Yeah, but
it
here
isn't going to be possible. But then again, I think he will get experience one way or the other. They won't be able to dive in too hard. They shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, they should be able to just deny everything.
Yes. It can be said for non-Grata. I'm not certain just how much he'll be able to do on this top lane versus Fishman and So Bad. Fishman and So Bad are a scary duo, man.
I'm going to bring Lil up. Let's have that sort of presence for non-Grata as well. Yeah, Lil's got to be a little careful, yeah, these 3. They get a jump.
Yeah,
they get a light strike array.
Yeah, he's definitely
into the ink spot blade fury. That's a first blood for Vega. A scary tri-lane. And Lil will be the first to feel the wrath of it.
Yeah, non-Grata gets something out of it, some CS at least, but it's not awesome. And now Lina.
Feels bad, man. He has and he saved gold.
Yeah, he TP'd top, bro.
He bought a win lane.
Look at this quick play as well, yeah, straight down bottom. Back in.
That hurts so much.
It's so bad just turning up to lanes, dropping light strikes and breaking Winstrike apart from the creeps. Making it very hard for them to sort of stick around. Already just this level 1 Lina. Move around the map, up and down. Mid lane, now we see the CIS 7 for 4 against the 7 for 1. Pretty close at the moment between the two of them. See Lil is able to get the pull off on the top lane. Regen wise for Kuman, it's time to rush Tango. He's coming out of the courier now. A little low. Dash, yep. We'll be able to find a haste, so we'll be able to zip in and poke at Kuman even a little bit more. Kuman struggles to really get in on the way.
This is a pretty decent lane for Necro, isn't it? First, shouldn't struggle too much.
Let's have a look. If they manage to stabilize these side lanes, Winstrike, we've got 8 CS. Yeah, they're getting some CS now. Good way to push in down bottom.
How did your Screens versus Vega go, by the way? Were you winning them?
They just started their team. They just started their team. I think we were right before. I think we could break. So we were.
All right.
But yeah, no. I think if you're Vega, you're actually very. Saxes and cutting creep, he's farming fast.
Purification.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, they are at the moment. All 3 cores having a bit of a better time. And yeah, well, you see you have 1k lead. 3 minutes. It's early days. But
I mean, this duel lane of Omni-Knight and Tarks is being zoned out by so bad. Just hitting them and forcing them back.
They're going to eat stuns every time they come in. And sure, not necessarily going to kill them, but it's going to mess up the CS and all. Fishman versus Lil.
Is there anyone from mid able to rotate? Nope. Fishman and Lil.
They're both sort of baiting each other, you know. Lil knows he's got the 2 spells. Fishman's got a nuke.
Fishman is stronger though. Maybe if he tosses him into the Satires, but not even then, I think.
Oh, Mango. Yeah, he's trying.
With the
But you think
Satires,
Lil loses this duel?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, it's close! But indeed, Fishman is victorious yet again in his life.
I mean,
he's always winning, Fishman.
And everyone tips him, of course. I mean, overall, going for that play is so risky. His only way to win that duel is if Satires really help him out hard. But that's like not 100%. While for Fishman, it's much easier. He has Inkswell, he has Stroke of Fate.
Yeah.
I've been on Fishman.
Yeah.
It's not a fight.
Denied!
Been on this top lane, Gianni. Still farming great. Non-Grotto's getting stuff out of the lane though as well. Only the...
I take what I please.
It's still very close. Fishman's back in the lane to add a bit of extra pressure onto Non-Grotto. Non-Grotto. Want to get in and get some spins off mid lane GPK.
Overall, if X has a good lane, good game, good start, and if he is able to like get the Blade Mail blink early on versus Jug, he can destroy that hero so easily in the mid game. But so far, Jug is doing a little bit better on that lane.
The nice thing about Jug
Money to burn.
My blade is protected.
We'll see that bottom silent.
Leaps out.
He's out. But it is also him being away for creeps tries to turn. So has to be ever so careful. Light strike into a hoof stomp. There'll be a lot of damage. Does of course have no fear by his side, ready to offer out and Heavenly Grace.
Heavenly Grace to help him far. But that's it.
And get him back up to full. Make sure that he's not close to any sort of chance of being burst by the combo. But it's hard for him to get in. Same time top lane on Grada. He's got the sound, but Gianni.
Oh, he's joking really well. He should be fine.
Yeah, he's able to keep the south going as well. Gianni couldn't quite get him through the trees. Good jukes from Non-Grata. Same time, that bottom, they do get that kill on Silent.
Oh, JJ.
JJ.
Detours. Detours.
Regeneration.
Yeah, you missed a kill, JJ. Why?
It's definitely not Shiver.
They're swapping lanes?
I think you want to try and get Silent somewhere else. But yeah, bottom lane, he's not going to find anything. Last hero is just, you know, is this beefy sense or just smacking down creeps in front of you. You don't get to touch him as a Slark. We'll see. I mean, we'll see if he's... Yeah.
He's chasing him around immediately when
Let's see what Silent's able to do. Up here, it's level 4. Does have the 2 supports with him once again. The large tracker raised down.
It's alright.
Will let his presence be known. And 2K leads, Vega still continuing to gradually climb ahead in these lanes. As Winstrike struggles to find something in place.
Man, he can die here. He needs to pulse out. There we go.
They'll try and chase for the Inks well, but not fancying a dive under the tower. Vega playing it safe. And they know that they don't necessarily have to get the kill. It's just another creep wave where Silent will struggle to touch the creeps on. So much pressure from Vega and good response to the movements of Winstrike's cores up and down the map. They continue to get very good farm on all three Radiant cores. GPK still sitting there very high up as Silent. Does have the Dart Pack. He's gonna get the Light Strike array off him.
Fishman wasn't able to hook him on that bounce from the other side, sadly.
Yeah, maybe if they get the block, he has a chance there.
Heavenly's Grace definitely does help out there. Fine. They are looking for a dive on that top lane, though, I think.
He pretty much got 6 on Johnny. He needs one creep, and he's got Omnis.
Yeah. Should be fun with the next creep wave, I believe.
The nice thing about the setup, they win strike or not. It's for the off.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
If they do end up diving city. Probably just waiting for them.
Illusion!
Oh, there's the start.
And there's some good news out.
He gets healed up instantly by No Fear's Omni, and that's it. This is the only lane that's actually even interesting at the moment. Everyone else is very passive. Rubik is around mid though, so maybe something happens over there. Maybe they try to go for the Necro. Yeah.
So they've got the damage to do so. Drag him into the combo. They certainly do. Thank you. Getting their first kill of the game at the same time though. Top lane, they will manage to collapse in. Kill off No Fear and Silent as well. So just as Winstrike find a little bit of fortune with that kill mid, they do quickly lose 2 heroes elsewhere as Vega know that they can turn the pressure on.
The moment they see Rubik on mid lane, there's absolutely no reason not to dive. Also, they notice that Funka has committed all his spells for Necro, so there's nothing stopping you from diving. They do exactly that. They were waiting for that for quite a long time too.
So they're going to come back and try and defend this tier 1. They can go for last hero. Stun out on the 2 of them with a Who Stomp. In they go. Johnny turns towards Nongrati, hits the corner. So the healing wall down there, Johnny. He can back away. Kuman comes in with the rotation, looking towards the center, but last hero is speedy. He should be able to kill him. And he's making them work for it. I say they should be.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got the axe.
Axe is there. Oh, he has the cleave.
There we go.
The cleave from the creeps gets the kill.
I get it. Takes quite a lot of reaction though, and tower does still go down.
What's the Necro doing? What's he building into right now? Oh, he has no spin anymore. Should run out.
Can they get him afterwards? They're going to drag back. They're going to bug down as well. The X-Mark is in trouble here on the Jug. They've got the Jug. GPK's coming with the rotation though. He's looking to right click down No Fear. That's the Omni dead. Holding on to the Reaper's side. Maybe seeing if they can get another target. Stroke up connect. Reaper's side down on Lil. Won't get the kill immediately. Look at the follow-up. Still counts GPK getting the goal, getting the glory. Double kill for the Necrophos.
That's so big for him as well. Gets him closer to those Greaves. Has the buckler and the headdress right now, so should have mech very soon, which will allow them, like, they will have a lot of sustain super early on. With the healing ward, with the heals from that pulse and the mech coming up, they will be very hard to kill.
Winstrike definitely. They have Kunka.
Yeah, they don't have damage, right, at all. Yeah.
It's also very favorable in that. Tier 1 top. If you could, you can farm every mid. Which they take away from. So like every minute
they have some
line up
sustain.
just favors Vic.
Top.
He's fine.
He comes in as well from
the
Fishman.
Yeah, but don't grab that. If he gets closer, I guess, but...
He's beefing up with that Vanguard.
Yeah,
and
he's very beefy.
he's got teammates around him.
Omni is there, there's no way he dies. He might even try to wrap around. That might be problematic though, as Lina is rotating into. So with that Lina, they might have enough damage.
And they got 6.
Yeah. Oh, the light striker misses.
Yeah,
and the stroke of
they don't
fate.
know what's going on now, Winstrike there. Ward there as well, just see them coming out of the lane. Back away.
Haste. Dire's bottom
Same
tower
time
needs
down
some
bottom,
help.
last hero. Himself a creep wave. Down there, Silent starting to get a bit of space, but still very much a lot of catching up this Slark needs to do. Far behind the other big cores in this game. See him mid now, Kuman. Getting you down a little bit.
Yes,
So bad. Big caught by the combo and you down. That's one down. The Soulbind's going to be thrown out, but there's no follow-up from Vega. It's now GPK, dragged back by the telekinesis. They've got the X-Mark down upon him as well.
He's very tanky.
Anything else they can throw out on him? There is not. Stolen Dragon Slave will come out, but GPK and with the Ghost Shroud and the heal.
Lina,
more than fine.
Yeah, so bad he can't be at the same spot where where Necro is. If there's Kunkka around, if he gets X-marked, like he dies. Necro can't save him. Necro, if he gets X-marked, most likely in that situation he just survives. He should have a mech flying very soon too. I think it's on the courier.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah. He's super safe. However, Lina he's like, yeah, I'm your buddy. I'm gonna stand with you and.
Yeah, I mean, well, you would just look for what the Necro to sort of bait the X combo. Try and make the Kunkka go on him. Again, just Kuman sort of toying around with him. Nothing more than a bit of pressure.
He's just defending, right? That's what he's doing.
Trying to prep him.
Yeah.
Pig, get him.
Oh. This could hit them hard if anyone comes in on mid, but at the moment, GPK and Fishman sticking away from the lane. GPK is going to come running back towards the middle.
He feels safe. Like he's very tanky, so they might
see if they can comment. They get the blink jump into the boat. It's a lot. Should be enough. They've got it with the dunk. Winstrike made the quick back. Go. I'm going to try and react to this. They brought Johnny in on his jug. X-Mark will hold and control Fishman, dragging him back in. Silence is on the axe to stop him from getting the core. Stroke of Fate slows him down as well. Janny.
Centaur's here.
He's got the friends he needs. Last hero charging in, trying to get on top of Non-Grata. Stampede in. They've got first combo. GA's out just in time before the Omni Slash. Keeping Non-Grata more than safe. Johnny's Omni Slash for nothing. As Winstrike are able to disengage, get back towards their tower. Fishman still trying to get in with the Inkswell. Does manage to stun the two of them, but Silent already dark pacting it off. Turns, gets a kill out of that TP in as well. So some well-needed gold for the Slark as Silent turns up at the end of that fight. On Winstrike, keeping the game back on even.
Well-needed gold because he doesn't even have a Midas right now. 15 minutes in on that Slark, sitting on what, loves of haste and 1,000 gold. Not really great.
Yeah, a really rough laning stage. These kills will certainly help pick him back into the game. Getting in, getting those little touches in, makes all the difference in the early game.
They will get some bounties. Winstrike gets, what, 3? Actually, as Lil picks up 1 on the top lane, so that's pretty good for Winstrike. And Necro, you can see he's cocky, right? Like, he has the sticks, he has the mech, he feels invincible, but if they stun lock him before he uses Ghost Shroud, the mech or sticks, they can definitely take him down. Which they did with the call.
The thing is, they need to commit.
Yeah.
Even if you do.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Dire structures are fortified.
Yeah, once the hood's done, GPK, even with like the whole team, it's, you're not necessarily going to burst, and he's going to get the Ghost Shroud off and live for a little longer. So it's going to be tough.
This is not great.
Straight in, they get the stun down on the back of it all, boat down onto GPK. Doesn't manage to hit the turn, but GPK still sitting at half health. Last hero, he's on the front of it all. Torrent does come out as well as the Fade Bolt. GPK finally gets taken out though. Not Grata. He's in with the dog. Turns towards Fishman. Fishman backs up to double Laguna. Isn't enough to get any immediate kill. Last hero is on top of Non-Grata. The taunts there land. Non-Grata to back off. Stroke of Fate flies in. And might bring the healing ward outside the range of the ball. But Kuman's not Kuman, but he's still not enough. He's still alive. Can't blame Fury. The Stampede now popped as they'll try and chase down. Chase out of there. Kuman will be able to run away as they'll lose the Omni Knights are so bad on the sidelines. GPK for no fear being the trade. The rest of Vega will survive, and likewise Winstrike able to get everyone else out of there.
Yeah, No Fear sacrificed himself there, tried to kill the healing ward, does get it, but he dies instead as well.
Game-winning Stampede steal by...
Yeah.
I think they would have lost Axe and...
Yeah, I think that, yeah, Kunkka would have definitely been dead as well if they didn't get that Stampede steal. Yeah, he was so low in that fight. And power of the little Rubik. He's got a lot of beautiful things to steal this game, and keeping that Kunkka alive as well as protecting this gold that he's stockpiling very close to having the relic done.
And getting closer to the Radiance. Phases round Radiance coming soon. Full man's Kunkka. Gives them that extra oomph that they need versus the Necro as well when he uses the Ghost Shroud. Definitely a good item build this game.
I think Winstrike actually how this game turned out. I think the way the game started, Vega were setting the game up to be able to just slowly outfarm Winstrike, but by forcing these fights, it's kind of giving them a way back into the game.
Yeah, they just brought everyone, right? And this Lark hasn't died once in these fights, which is really good for them too. So he farms around a little bit and joins the fight. Vega kind of forced the matter, didn't they? Like if they just continued, yeah, they felt way too comfortable, I guess, way too strong after the laning stage, which I thought they were as well. Like if I was them, I would force these fights too, but they just didn't.
You need the crucial item. You want to finish it. Jark only had Yasha. They weren't really fighting with actually meaning anything.
Invisibility.
I'll steer it. Put that invis. Sentry is down. They're non Grada and no Fear Kuman. They are around. Last Hero is going to try and go for the lead in. The blink. See if he wants to try and make a jump. There's a lot of Winstrike here. No Fear with the preliminary Heavenly Grace. They'll still go for the jump in, but obviously that short amount of disabled thanks to status resistance means that no Fear can just walk away. So now commit the soul bind. We get it onto two of them with the silence. Stampede as well. So chased out the two-man Reaper Sun. GA's out. Lil still getting used down very low by the magical downing to heal though for the purification. Keeps Lil alive. Lightstrike and Laguna being focused down onto non-Grada, trying to kill off the Axe. He's chased down. They'll get Axe. The rest of Winstrike able to disengage.
All that time Slark is just farming on the top lane. Like he's not really contested at all, so in that way it's kind of alright. They did use the GA though.
It was a big commitment from Vega though as well. Throwing down Lagunas, Reaper Scythes, Stampedes and everything for that.
They might get a tier 1 too, which they will. So they do get an objective out of those kills. Pretty good. A little bit unfortunate how Axe jumps in without calling anyone there. Could have been a bit better for Winstrike, I believe.
Yeah, I think once that happens, the fight is kind of open.
Yeah.
So Bab's got the lens a little easier for him to sort of sit out of harm's way, get his spells off. Much more high chance of him being able to follow up the Soulbind with the Laguna. Which will make all the difference, especially when they're trying to go for these Reaper Scythe plays.
Yeah. Will be huge once he gets Yules next, which probably is his next item. Going to be really good versus the Kunkka and the Axe.
JJ, I can't go to the Dire Heroes anymore, but I can have win probability.
JJ. Well, down bottom, Sheev. JJ, we missed the kill. JJ.
Nothing. Eat my way.
Are you really gonna
Silent.
turn it on and off again?
My Silence got his defusal done. They've got the Radiance as well on Kunkka. They're getting these items now.
Yeah, they're definitely hitting.
Now these next sort of fights that Vega try and turn up to, Winstrike's going to be able to turn them around quite nicely.
I was looking for the
Suddenly Kunkka's in with the Radiance.
Yep. Blink is there too. They've got it all.
Unless they throw everything down to the Kunkka, it's going to be hard for them to burst him down, you know, quickly. If he gets the ROM out, he's going to live for a long time in these fights with the Radiance ticking out on everyone.
I guess you still have a lot of bursts on Vega though. Like you have the Laguna Blade, you have Jug with Omni Slash, you have the Reaper Sight. The only thing is, like you can't throw it all on Kunkka, can you? You need to deal with the Omni Knight as well.
I mean, I think the thing is, there's so much magic that they can kind of burst through if they can get it off.
Ooh, he gets the Shadow Dance up in time. He managed to get the total control. Silent trying to turn, but he's still being utilised. GH pop. Blade Fury's down. Reaper Cypher's down to Silent, but it's not enough. Silent will be able to get away. He's able to sneak out of there. They'll lose no fear as Omni Knight. Fishman still alive, being healed up, jumping in again. They've got the call, the taunt is out, but the stun control's now onto Nangrade. Speak about the Omni Shot comes into play. They've cut down another. Winstrike trying to turn with the Blade Fury. Lil stolen Blade Fury. Telekinesis onto GPK, drag back. Has got any damage to finish off that Necro? GPK is still alive. He's able to walk away, but there's the drag back. Kuman with the control, the two-man torrent.
I just got to say, Lil just played that fight so well on this Rubik. Glimmer caping the Slark, which actually makes him survive through the Reaper side. Then again, turning the fight on the Necro, shrining up their non-grata as well, buying back, calling the two of them, just letting this Rubik with Blade Fury and the Death Pulse finish off the Necro. That was pretty good. Yeah, sure, give us the replay.
Oh, they're gonna
wait,
see if they can find him. Jug from the high ground. Nice to sign them up. They're going to want to try and do anything here now. They're going to let this tier 1 go.
Yep.
Winstrike getting
There's some stacks on the Slark as well, so you don't want to fight immediately. But Winstrike, they're definitely coming back into this game hard.
Yeah, they've got their arms. Pretty strong at the moment.
A couple of those fights on the mid lane weren't really well played by Vega, and they forced the matter without utilizing the gold, like Aydin has said, and now they need to find ways of coming back into these fights properly again.
They're really committing to it. Jug went Diffu, so he's like not going to Maelstrom out from them. Kind of just. I think if they kind of need to win them. They're playing according to the items they bought.
Wants a good round for Vega. Lancer's going to jump in immediately, gets disabled by the telekinesis of Lil. Mimicates and backs off, the boat's down straight away onto Fishman. Fishman's the focus for Kuman now, but the Soul Mine comes out, connecting the two of them. There's a two-man silence as well. Lancer is still keeping Lil pushed away on the sidelines, but Fishman keeping the distance, turns with the silence out of the cooker. Lil's still alive.
He's just controlling them so well.
He's playing around with them. Fishman will fall, and Lil on this backline has made the space for the rest of his team to just go ham. As the distraction's been set, Lil also able to turn, set up onto another, telekinesis back on the Centaur. It's going to be a 4th dead on Vega Squadron.
MVP of that fight once again, Rubik, just buying them so much time, helping with the Lina kill early on as well. Without that Lina, they just don't have enough. They don't have sufficient burst damage to take these heroes down. They're pretty beefy at the moment. It looked like a good wraparound. I had a feeling Centaur might get like a 3-man stomp, but he only catches the Kunkka, which wasn't really, that great. Also, they fought around their shrine and still lost.
Yeah, it's difficult to fight into the. If you initiate on Kunkka, you're not gonna win the. So you kind of need to find the healer. So that's kind of where the counter initiation spell or.
And the Omni Knight with Heavenly's Grace as well is pretty decent, right? To save the target. Yeah.
I mean, at this point, they're starting to like run out of damage. They can't just one. It's a bit worrisome for Vega though. That stroke item build is not really making.
The scale, right? Yeah. Supposed to be winning right now, and also the Necro is the same with 3 first.
Osenos in. Nice hit the 2-man who's still looking for the life. And the Omni Set strong straight away down the middle with the GA. Keeps on going alive from the Omni Set. The Reaper side comes down, but Nonbot still alive. Finally falls to the Blade Fury. Magical damage is enough. Silent turns with the Shadow Dance, does rack up the essence chips as he hits into last hero. Johnny looking towards Silent, but again, Lil's turned up. Telekinesis torrents out. Last hero tries to help him with a Hoostop, but they've already lost the Jug. They will find Nongrata, now Vega can try and chase down for more. Inkswell connects onto Kuman, Light Strike down onto the 2 of them as well. Kuman trying to turn at the Heavenly Grace, but it isn't enough to keep him alive as Vega strike back. They found 3.
Slark at least survives, and he was happy to very lucky to survive too, as he survived at like 10-15 HP, jumping across that cliff after finishing off the Jug.
The big difference with this fight is that they managed to kill off the axe. He doesn't get more than one. Kind of like makes all the difference. Once they're
yeah, I think
they can't fight into Vega. They'll just kite them around.
What was really good is Axe jumps in, but the problem for him was Centaur jumped in the back, right? So they couldn't follow up the Axe call. It was actually Axe that initiated, but sadly for him, Centaur did the same thing at the same time.
It's gonna be how they win the fight. Like if Axe dies right away.
Then again, Jug dies. What's his item progression, Chiefs? Can we click on
Oh,
jump?
I'm no longer in control of the
I'm
camera.
not controlling.
Because I messed it up. I can only look at Radiant Hero.
Alright.
JJ.
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 So Jug has what? SMY Diffusal. Very peculiar build. Some status resistance, I guess, besides the...
All we got on sense as well is what getting the pipe done. Very good, very good.
So who's ahead and behind? Because right now I see 4K difference in favor of Winstrike, and their Kunkka is
this
pretty
Kunkka's pretty. Kuman's massive,
but
he's
it
a
doesn't
beefy
feel
boy.
like they're ahead. Feels
They
like
just finished
Not
with
much
BKB.
good's happening to Radiant's
They
bottom
should be able to win
tower.
fight.
Yeah, they are
Clark
alright
just
at
picked
the
up
moment.
his. They didn't have it in the last.
I guess as the game progresses, you'd favor Winstrike, wouldn't you? What do you think? Like with the Slark and the Kunkka?
I think just based off how the game has been playing. Oh yeah, probably. I think once Rubik.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I think there are ways though. I don't, but it's like itemization and these kind of matter a lot. Jug didn't go for Maelstrom. Necro committed.
Radiant's bottom
they
tower
aren't really
is
scaling.
Yeah. Whereas yeah,
I mean,
Winstrike with Radiance and my.
If it goes like that, I feel like you've always got to consider just the ridiculous power of having a Grimstroke on your team. You know, already you're gonna have what double hex potential. You know, you're throwing a Reaper side for that. Like sort of no matter if the game gets late, there's always going to be that one play that sort of just throws a spanner into it for Winstrike.
It's just these cores, the way they itemized. Winstrike has items that bring them into the late game easily, with the Radiance and the Midas, while these guys on the side of Vega, they went for Grease and they went for Diffusal, SMY on Jug, you know. Like if they lose a couple of next fights, it's going to be so heavy
Sure,
for
like
them.
they want to be ahead. Yeah.
But
exactly.
it is doable. Like they do have the tools.
Yeah. Yeah, the Basher is there for Hani now. Sani, Jani.
Cracks in Dire's
So yeah,
top
full
tower.
fight on the Jug.
Radiant's
He's ready to
middle
go.
tower could use
We've
some
seen so
help.
far that's been quite hard. No Fear's been pretty on point with the GAs. Every time, just
Beating
holding
on
them
Dire's top
till
tower.
they see Johnny full commit with the Omni
Radiant
Slash.
structures have been snow fortified.
Okay, so he's gonna get a bit of split pressure up top. Should be able to finish off this tier 2.
Radiant's bottom
Still get the
tower is
trade.
under attack.
Winstrike pushing down bottom himself.
Beating on Dire's top
The
tower.
huge ward
Radiant's bottom
placed by
tower
Lil
is
inside of their
no
base.
more.
If they don't sentry that, they're
Dire
gonna
have fortified their
get
structures.
about on how Vega moves.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
Winstrike might actually get slipped again. He's sort of wrap around his silent.
Dire's top tower
They
is
want to.
gone.
Hard high ground to run off.
Behind.
At last.
They're teleporting into.
Oh, the live strike out. So there, the last one. He jumps in straight with the hoot stop. The soul mine's out of the tunnel. There's the GA again. The GA's out before the Omni Slash. But the Omni Slash is useless for now. GBK being focused, gets Ghost Shroud out. Silent trying to commit with the BKB, focusing down onto the Necrophos. The Ghost Shroud already used. GBK has got anything else to say, but he's got one more Death Pulse here with a jump up from Nongrana, catching him out with the Torn. Torrent out as well as they chain stun out the Centaur. Last hero, the focus is Silent, continues to rack up those essence shifts. 3 dead. Vega Squadron, Winstrike taking the fight with these BKBs. Again, no fear, just on point with these GAs, making it impossible for Jani to fight into. Now Winstrike, they're into the basin, onto the tier 3s. 3 dead for Vega Squadron. A buyback will be used by last hero. Winstrike actually trying to poke for more on the Blade Fury from Jani. Will keep him fine. Kind of now turn. They do get the stun out to Silent able to pounce down for the low ground.
Axe is in though, and the boat is in, so they should be able to
split
retreat
up.
very easily, yeah. Strong. By the way, last hero that last fight uses Stampede, jumps in on the Slark that has BKB and on Omninet behind him, gives away the Stampede to Rubik, does absolutely nothing with his initiation. Necro is left all alone, lonesome versus the Axe, versus the Slark.
I feel like they're getting it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They found Silent, but Silent's BKB's back up again. They have to right click. He's able to jump away. Soulbind links him up to Lil. Lil's got the Blade Fury, Silent's got the BKB, so they'll try and dance themselves away. They're still on top of them though. The call, non-Gratis, able to stop another stomp coming to Lil. And now the attention will be turned towards the Axe. Johnny's got the damage. Blade Belt will wear off. Light Strike away from Soulbind comes into play. Non-Gratis will fall. Surely last year is in, but the two stop onto the 3 of them. They're pushing on. They're healing wall for Vega, keeping them up healthy. The Reaper side down upon him as they will be able to nuke down No Fear. Turning down towards Silent, lashed up, no mana, no BKB. Silent's in trouble, he needs help. He's skin limit from Lil. Lil able to get him out with the Glimmer Cape. Can they chase this down? Stroke of Fate. Quite clip him silent. Will manage to survive thanks to Little saving him once again.
That Glimmer Cape, man. Doing so much work this game.
And the threat of the Omni Knight buying back as well helped it out.
But still, Vega actually able to make a bit of an invasive play there, pushing back into the jungle up top after that push down mid from Winstrike. And they get the kills there, but to get non-grata. Now able to poke back still, Winstrike with a 7k advantage, but Vega Squadron has certainly shown that they can still make the plays, fight around these cooldowns as they need to. You know, a lot of the time, pretty much every fight, No Fair has had GA. If they can try and make something happen when he hasn't, you know, he's able to do a fair bit with this build, with the SMY Diffusal Basher. He does hurt. He can get onto a target without the threat of the physical immunity being there in response.
I think
so.
Vega recognized killing us. They actually have a very good shot of pop everything on the axis that you saw in the last fight.
So I think a lot of that down to last hero making that right jump. He's always been, you know, he's give credit to him. He's been the one to go. You know, he's always been jumping in. He's ready to start the fight. No, not at all.
Behind you, you don't have coordinates. I make it sound easier than it.
Have a bit of a poke at Roche, but they are in pretty good shape to do so with all their ults available. Same thing though, Vega still very much not a lineup to be underestimated, even with the slight lead that Winstrike have. I know that Vega can still force a fight around the pit. Can easily get in and get out with the Stampede. Winstrike want to try and look for the pick-off before they do so. Look to draw the wrap around the map. Non-Grata's not involved in this smoke, and neither is Kuman, so two of them will show. Non-Grata comes in to clear the way. Silent starts to head forward. The smoke will be dispelled. In fact, they'll reveal themselves as Yules from Sobab throws him up into the air. They're actually going to go for the TP out, but Sobab...
Oh, he's out.
No pounce in time.
Fishman, however.
Okay, actually missed the call, but indeed they've got the X-Bar. There's no help for Fishman. They'll let him fall. Fishman left behind. There's a pick-off for Winstrike. They may feel confident with that to just go into the Roche. We'll see if there's going to be any attempt to do so or any response from Vega. Gianni, space down bottom, starting to rack up the gold once more, 3,500. In fact, Winstrike, they're going to look for another bit of a grab. They're going to try and move towards mid, look towards GPK, jump forward. Silent shows up into the air, last hero tries to get on the backline. Stampede as he looks to close onto No Fear. No Fear using the GA early. Soulpine will look the two of them together, but Silent able to jump away with the BKB. There's GA and the Slug BKB down. Vega's been able to poke out a bit with that.
The BKB is down. I believe they just go back.
And makes it, you know, now it makes it a lot harder for Winstrike to think about going for Roche with this in mind.
Yeah, but they have pretty good, solid wards around this area.
They're going to try and fight. They're going to jump. They've got the chain stun stairs, so that helps the jump. There's the jump forward with the power of purification. He needs help. He needs it now. We'll be able to get the flame cure off. Helium ward's down as well. He's going to start healing up. They've got the vision. Reaper side down on Silent. Silent's got to back away. Shadow Dance's pop to get the back out with the Crimson Guard, keeping Gianni safe. Shadow Dance's about to throw. Finish off and Soba turns. The Light Strike Laguna onto Silent. Winstrike starting to get pushed right back. There's the wraparound for Kuman. He's now in on the front looking towards Soba, but already they've lost the Grimstroke. It's a dieback on Grimstroke. Winstrike now turn, collapse on a GPK. GPK's dead. They've lost Gianni as well. Last hero's gone. Winstrike. They're able to keep the fight strong. Kuman just charges in as the rest of his team pick alongside the back lines.
And they have the creeps necessary on the mid lane to go and force the buybacks. They could go for Roshan as well if these buybacks happen, I guess. But they might even just force the high ground. I guess Alright, they are going high ground. Too many stacks of Silent in this waste.
GPK, he doesn't want to buy back, but he might have to. They're going to try and hold on to the back.
Oh, they're going for melee. Alright.
See if they can spook Winstrike off, but there's no buyback on the Centaur. All the Grimstroke back in 20.
Yeah.
Radiant's little bears have fallen.
We go Winstrike now with a 20k gold lead, getting very far ahead.
You can go for the shrine for Rosh now. You'll have, you have 40 seconds without Centaur.
Or if you're Vici, you fake Rosh.
Yeah.
That will be the next level play.
The next level play.
Anything as such. I mean, Vega's still coming over. 20 seconds though without their Centaur, without that beef, without that initiation. Is there really anything they can do to stop Winstrike getting away with this Roshan? It would be a bit YOLO if it wouldn't go so bad. He's trying to disrupt them a little bit.
Yeah. Messing with them a little bit, but has to be careful.
5 seconds.
Lil is there, the lift is
but
there.
there's the grab indeed, non-grata. Lil, they've got the chain something. Oh, they've got the soul mine. They're trying to get into the pit with the boat. They're trying outside of it. There's the combat coming down with the Reaper side. Gears out of the as well.
Silent got it.
Silent has the Aegis. Vega's got to be very careful right now. So bad. He's still alive on about 1 HP. Backs away. Last hero pops the Who Stomp. Can he get himself out of this? There's control for so bad. Holds back non-grata. GPK. He's been pounced. He's been surrounded. The Necroboss did buy back for this, so he's dead for 100.
Yowzer.
That could be just a side for Winstrike instantly afterwards. They have the creeps. They have the creeps on the mid lane. They can go straight down bottom.
That could be game if Vega is out of position even slightly in the next push.
If they manage to catch just one hero,
yeah,
could be very easily the game.
I think you locked down. You're the last person. I'm not really sure.
Johnny just trying to get at least the butterfly done and out. Very hard at the moment with how Winstrike is just shoving in all the lanes. It's impossible for Vega really to leave their base.
Kunkka is so good versus split pushes as well. Just X marks one hero, he ports in, defends, then goes back in, so you can't even have that. You can't split push and delay the game until the Sages is gone. You have to fight them very soon, and you don't have the damage to fight them. Very close.
That was the last tier 2 down.
At least you can spam them with Grimstroke and Lean Eyes. Was that something?
Last hero.
Is he getting out of this?
I have my doubts.
He's gone.
He's very done, and he has not got buyback.
And he gave a lot of stats to start too, so he's going to use those to take down the tower easier.
Let's see what they have here. Necro's back in the game. BKB's been popping, putting everything onto the Jug.
Jug is dead.
He's
no
got
buyback.
no buyback.
Small gang.
That's your GG as this game 2 goes the way of Winstrike.
Yeah, it means we got ourselves a tie. There is a third game to be played.
1-1 between these teams, and this second game was pretty one-sided, really. I mean, it was, you know, to a certain point, it was just Winstrike making play after play. Vega could never slow the game back down, never got ahead, never able to use sort of those early item timings that they went for.
I think it's what happens when you have these two heroes and both go for these first early
5 seconds remaining. Dire Team's turn to ban. Radiant Team ban. Dire Team's turn to ban.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Time for game
Radiant Team's turn to ban.
Game 3. We've had a lot of game 3s today.
No, well, this is going to be the second one.
Look, for some people, that's a lot.
Yeah.
2 BO3s in our life.
Yeah, there's going to be another best of 3 after this one. It's going to be Na'Vi versus Empire. They're still waiting. That is going to be the elimination match.
Dire Team
This
ban.
match will decide which one of these two teams will be in the grand finals best of 5 tomorrow. So there's a lot at stake here. And both teams have already won a game. We've seen in which fashion they did it. And Vega knows that if they ban out the Omni Knight, they have a way better chance of dealing with Winstrike, as he was one of the massive problems.
Oh, yeah. And I believe we're joined by our special guest again.
Oh, yeah.
Insania. Hello.
Hello.
Hey. What did you do in the break?
I got some monster energy. And,
Excellent.
Wow.
Excellent.
the X-Racer chair, and now I'm ready to...
10 seconds remaining.
Very
Wow.
nice.
Nice one, sir.
5 seconds remaining.
Well trained indeed. All right.
Oh,
so
I can hear that monster, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good.
Team's
That's
turn
very
to ban.
well trained.
I
That
bet you
sounds
did that
good.
in front of the
Yeah.
microphone.